Oh, there she is. There she is. Why did she make that look hot? Everyone do it.
We take it higher. Watch the fence, we tear them apart. You step out of line, we hit you hard. I think they run the show. Push your power where they shouldn't go.
You gotta give it that fuck.
We call them out,
Spit on that thing.
say, respect the law or ditch your own play. We think what we think, we speak the truth. Chase it down, we bring the proof. React, raw, no feel to hear. Beer and whiskey, we shift the gears. Chase the beer, chase the flame. We react, we bring the name. Cops don't run, they bring the light. The tone of crime. Shots fired, drink it down. We bring justice to your town. Beer, whiskey, no disguise. We react, we bring the name. Cops don't run.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to yet another episode of Assholes React. I am Whiskey 77. This is my co-host, Three Beers.
Hello.
Beers, how you doing?
Oh, doing great. How about yourself?
Well, this year I was going to try and work my way off the naughty list, but I've given up. We're 2 weeks out from Christmas.
Yep, that's it.
I reserve my fact that I am a multi-year runner. Multi-year runner.
Have you ever been on the good list?
I think when I was a kid, I may have hit it once or twice. That's probably about it. But hey, we are Assholes React, coming to you every Sunday at 9 p.m. on Rumble, YouTube, and if we're lucky, Twitter worked, and we are now on Twitter as well.
Or X, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
Just
Twitter.
X doesn't flow off the tongue. It just got needs a better name.
He missed the mark on that one.
Yeah.
We are
I
just
think
two
so.
guys, Gen X. We don't give a shit about your feelings. We love to see your complaints because it makes great content. So sit back, have fun, laugh. We'll laugh. We laugh at all the stupidity on the internet. We do cop videos, court videos, Twitter videos, you name it. You can even send us stuff if you want to, because, we're a couple of Gen Xers. We know a thing or two, and we figured out how to use Twitter and Gmail. So you can send us to Twitter at assholesreact, or send us email at aholesreact@gmail. We'd appreciate that. So there's a little bit of a buzz. We spent a lot of money tonight, as in $0. And we got a really great content creator out here with us tonight. Let's bring him up. Sean.
Hello, hi
how you
guys.
doing?
Hey.
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Oh,
Man needs no introduction. Potentially criminal. The sandwich expert, gun expert,
Yes.
nerd, legal expert.
Yeah.
A man with
How are
all
you
the
guys
knowledge.
doing? Yeah.
Oh, good. We were just talking about the naughty list. Are you on the naughty list?
It depends who you ask.
Well,
I
I'm
guess
pretty sure
2.0 is all that
2.0.
Very
matters.
subjective.
To the clients, some of them he's good. To the wife, he's no. I submitted an idea to 2.0. I wanted her to take one of those empty wrapping paper tubes, and every time you forget to share this video on screen, just walk in your office and smack you with it. I thought that'd be a great idea. She didn't take me up on it. But so Nick did not give us a lot to work with on Twitter this week.
No, that
I
was
was
a
amazed.
disappointment.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm happy that he's been quiet.
That's the
I
biggest thing he
agree.
has
I
said.
agree.
If he would just shut up. But when your ego is bigger than the state of Minnesota, that's just not possible.
Mhm.
So let's see what I got here in the Twitter links ready to go. Do you ever let's go with this one here. Share screen. Make sure we share audio this time. I don't want to be there is no audio with this, but here's a wonderful Japanese game. That is, I would think, a cockroach of some kind. And well, the woman with the most powerful lungs wins. You know, I know a couple. Oh my God, she did. She ate it. Can you imagine? Cockroach to the tonsils.
So, is that like on a piece of like plexiglass and they're shooting it back and forth?
Yeah, it's like a plexiglass tube. And they're just blowing it back and forth until she takes it to the back of the throat. Not the kind of thing you want to take to the back of the throat. Oh,
No.
That's scary. That gives me like nightmares. Thinking about that idea of,
oh
like,
yeah.
bug.
Things that make your skin crawl.
Yes, Jessica, it is.
Here's another one I found great. This poor kid. I can't imagine. He's like, oh, look, I'm going to kill this nest. No big deal.
Oh no. I think that one might be fake, but that's pretty funny.
The desperation on his face.
Yeah, and then he's not getting attacked by the bugs, so it's like, wait, where did they go?
Oh, I do love that one. Anyway,
That's pretty funny. That's one of those few times where like the things are fake, but they're not gay.
yeah,
Which is always a problem.
Very true.
Let's see here. Well, let's get into this one here. Sean, you familiar with Judge Boyd? She's a judge out of Texas. Always has a big bouquet of flowers in her purse, sitting just right in camera shot.
Is she the black judge who like
Yes.
shares that she does all the televising of her dockets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen her once or twice. Yes.
Well, a few months ago, there was a judicial review panel, and a couple of defense attorneys said that she was being prejudicial against them, and they had issues with it. And it came to light how much her YouTube channel matters to her. So I got two little bits on her. I want to share this one from the judicial panel. And then we're going to play a short one that happened this week from her. Let's see here. This one here.
Was asked to audit the court's doc.
So this guy here, he's going to introduce himself, who he actually is. But it's only a couple of minutes of this I want to play, but it's rather enlightening, a little bit of history on her. There's been a few of these judges who are getting a little too carried away with their YouTube channels. You know, Judge Snyder, the bow tie guy. There's a lot going on in the background with him and what he's been doing with his docket and advertising it. And now this one.
April of 2020 and officially moved into the court August of 2020. Because of COVID, through January 22nd of 2022.
And as in your capacity as first chair in the 187th District Court, you obviously had many occasions to view Judge Boyd's conduct and the way she handled various matters, including continuances, correct?
Yes, sir. On a daily basis, this was a court that stayed open during COVID. Interestingly enough, I was witness to the genesis and rise of the use of Zoom and subsequently YouTube in this courtroom with this particular judge. But to answer your question directly, hundreds of cases across, weekly, monthly, yearly basis being handled of all different types in this court in front of Judge Boyd.
Have you? Now let's take a serious case, a complicated case, a murder, or something else that is more than your average felony case. Have you seen Judge Boyd deny a continuance on a case that's less than a year old and force the defendants in the state to trial, such as she's doing in this case?
No, and
Now, see, I found that interesting because we all watch a lot of court. Of course, Sean, you're in court a lot, but a criminal matter less than a year in. And to not grant the continuance, that's unusual. It doesn't happen a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's... When I want to say it's unusual, I don't know. I always get weary when you start saying, like, it's unusual one way or another there. But yes, it's interesting. It is a very interesting situation.
uncommon practice. Would that be a better
Yeah.
way to put it?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
Spent some time looking back through names that I remembered off of the docket, and never a first trial setting. A first trial setting would never be denied a continuance, even if it was a sort of Bexar County special impromptu oral one at the bench, let alone 3 to 4 written, verified, detailed, perfected first motions for
Should get
continuance
into
under
the YouTube stuff here pretty
2906.
quick.
Never saw it.
So were you in the court when the YouTube thing started?
There we go.
Yes.
Okay. Can you talk about whether that you saw a change in Judge Boyd's judicial behavior upon that evidence?
I would say yes. The technology curve improved here in Bexar County as a whole, but this particular court used the picture-in-picture frame to show the judge, while it's also showing whichever litigant was speaking at the time, which is unique and different than other courts.
If we can pause it real quick.
The fact that
there's a judge down in, I think it's somewhere down in Georgia, where people like watching her, but she's all like, and we're here in court. And like, she does all this shit. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. She's some older judge, and she, she's all like kind of theatrical with how she says stuff.
Radio
she's,
announcer
like,
type stuff.
You talking about the Judge Manning that always yells pre-trial?
Yeah, that shit. Like, okay, gay as fuck. You're a judge. Good morning, everyone. We're here for a pre-trial. This isn't fucking morning radio. Like, yeah, I do think there is a bit of an issue.
That comment's even funnier because she is gay.
Well, it's really gay as fuck. Then. Even worse.
It makes it even funnier.
But yeah, like, no, it's a fucking pre-trial. I don't care you're doing it all fucking day. People are coming into court and they see you fucking jerking off, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
okay,
I
great.
agree.
Now, like, am I going to be taken seriously? And now you're, like, it doesn't help.
Nope.
No.
It doesn't help that way. Like, this is a pre-trial.
And see, like, I love the fact that the courts are broadcasting, but I knew eventually there was going to be some come along that were going to abuse it.
Oh, and
like,
some
Judge Snyder, there's been a lot running around with him, that the bow tie judge that's, real charismatic. He's been emailing YouTubers.
Are you talking about
saying,
Judge Fleischman?
Fleischman, yes.
Yeah, Fleischman,
Yeah, because he's in the same San Antonio area.
Yeah, he's been emailing YouTubers saying, hey, at 1 o'clock on my docket, just to get them to tune in. And for a judge to do that, I'm like, okay, are you now doing this from the bench?
Well, I don't know if that's true.
I
don't know if that's true, but
they
shouldn't be, and I don't know if they just, but there are a bunch of judges here, their channels where it's just, the Schmuckatellyville, municipal court. And I'm like, awesome. And
look at Judge King out of 36th District of Detroit. He got booted off the bench for a while because he was using chat during a hearing.
Yeah, well, that's an issue. But I will say you have other judges like Judge Simpson out of Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Yep.
He's actually like that guy's I think he's probably a character. You could tell he's a character regardless, and that's fine. You could be a character if you're a character, but like after a while, when it becomes, no, it's a hearing. Do the fucking hearing. We don't need to like sing song our way through it. And you're not
absolutely.
I mean, that's where I do think it does become issues. And yeah, I think you're going to see, there's ethical concerns. I do think this is mounting. I think you're going to start seeing places say, like, if you're going to record, it's got to be like using your setup where all the cameras are just running. Don't have specific special setups going.
Well, with that, you're going to enjoy what he has to say.
Okay. And also real quick, does Judge Fleischer and Judge Boyd, do these guys have their own YouTube channels or?
Yes.
Because what's Judge Fleischer's YouTube channel? Because I've never actually went to go look for it.
I will send it to you.
Because I've heard
he actually has too, because he was streaming on a third-party app before. He just recently came to YouTube.
Well, because there's Zoom. They were using Zoom. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, no, he was using a streaming app. Doggone it.
Oh.
I can't remember what it's called, but I can find it for you because I know who has it.
Yeah.
But now he's on YouTube, and then of course Boyd. But yeah, no, Fleischer, absolutely. I have proof showing that Fleischer was emailing YouTubers saying I have a subset of my docket at 1 o'clock, and then I have this on my docket this day.
Yeah, that I don't think that's appropriate at all because if it's one thing, the dockets are public, but I think for the judge to be telling the community to come in and watch something where
he knows he's going to get clipped,
or it's going to become a spectacle like that, I don't think is appropriate.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's just a reporter, I don't think it would be appropriate.
No,
like
it's
that.
wholly inappropriate because it makes you wonder whether what he's saying from the bench is for show or for
Yeah,
justice.
yeah, no, I think so
No.
there too. And it's so
It should just be a window into the courtroom. That's all
Mhm.
it
Yep.
should be.
yeah.
A
And like I
looking
said,
glass.
it's just I used that Judge Manning because I didn't know her name, but somebody said, "Oh, what do you think of this judge?" once or twice, and I was fucking mortified. Like, we were on the docket for pre-trial. It's like, where the fuck did that all come from? Like, even if you're doing that in real life, that is so. And yes, some of the way the judges do stuff. Like, there's one court I've been in front of where the judge does they live stream, court hearings on YouTube. It's set up. It runs off the cameras. There's like the camera up top
Uh-huh.
that kind of has a whole courtroom, and it's like, hey, we're here on the record for blah 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 blah. Do done. There is no. Now I will say I pointed out to him his camera is really fucking smudgy and they need to fix it because it irks me as a YouTuber that they don't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
I hear you.
But I'm sorry. It was a long. We'll move on. We'll move on.
Oh, you're all good.
You get a talker on.
You get gently reprimanded based on how you move around in the courtroom to try to keep you within the camera shot, which is in the well. If you turn your back to the camera, you're told that the court reporter can't hear you, but she can. Things like that.
Can you tell us about the scene that Judge Boyd sets every morning with regards to the camera that is facing her?
Sure. She goes through her comments, right? She sets up her handbag next to her flower display, and she goes through a series of, I'm going to call them ovations. Most have jest packed into them to get laughs, either online or in the courtroom, before she actually calls the docket and begins serious business.
So I'm going to cut it there because it could really go on forever because it does go into quite a bit. It does go into the fact later that the origination for the YouTube channel was so that her mother could watch her. So she had the YouTube channel set up, and then she sent texts out to her mother's house to install a TV that would play her court all day for her mother. And this guy claims that there was a hearing that the agreement had been made to send a defendant that was in under a
That's
alcohol
highly
charge.
inappropriate. Yeah, I think
Highly.
that's just
Well,
the idea of like I'm doing this just for my mom. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Now I could understand a judge bringing in somebody to film a court hearing and saying I'm doing this, and would parties consent? I wanted to show my mom like 2 minutes of me what I do every day because she's never seen it. She can't make it. And you know what? Parties might consent to that. They might not, but that would make sense.
Mhm.
But I'm setting up a whole YouTube channel for my mom. I don't buy it. That's
Well, later on, he discussed the fact that there was a defendant who was in on an alcohol charge.
Yeah.
Who had been agreed to be sent to BTR court, Veterans Court.
Yeah.
And then they had a plea deal already worked out. Everything was set. She took a break, called her mother, who her mother's regularly in her chat, came back and threw the book at the guy. Absolutely threw the book at the guy. But this led to something that happened this past week in her court, which was not good, but God, is it entertaining. Let's see here.
I can't wait to hear it. Well, I assume we're still going on that officer.
Here we go.
Or the...
This is in her court this week. Last week, excuse me. People in court, by the way, great friend of the channel. Check them out. Katie does some really good stuff over there.
And I will say I have no ill will towards people who record this stuff and make videos of it. That's your thing. So I just want to make it clear.
Yeah.
People like her are not the problem.
No.
All right, who's here on one Rios? One Carlos Rios.
So this is her, okay.
Yeah, this is Judge Boyd. And this gets heated.
All right, I'm gonna ask you the same question that I asked everybody else. Has an acknowledgement discovery been done, because I don't have it in the court file?
I have signed a few of them at this point.
All right, so has there been any new discovery?
Not to my knowledge.
All right, so you can make sure that the acknowledgement of discovery, the state actually has it and the court hasn't, because it's not in the court file. and Odyssey is doing things on its own. So I'm gonna have y'all come back tomorrow. You're not number one on the docket.
Okay.
There are a couple of cases that are ahead of you, so those cases may end up going before yours. We'll just see where we are, okay?
That's correct. Respectfully, Your Honor, Mr. Rios always appears, always waits all day. This is impacting his employment. We would ask that if we're not likely to be called tomorrow, that we be released. Additionally, I have experts for this trial that we have attempted to bring in, but we never know, and because the case is older now, when we should bring those experts in. So I'm gonna have to approach the court and request additional funds for those experts if we're reset. So I would ask the court either to give us some preference tomorrow for trial, or if we can't do that, to release Mr. Rios so that he can go to work.
All right, be here, and Odyssey is doing.
Doesn't seem
Okay.
like an unreasonable request.
No, it's not. And so, yeah, let me just say, it sounds like it's court-appointed counsel or public defender, and he's saying, she's like, I'm going to have you guys come in tomorrow, and she's like, you're not on the docket. So it's like, imagine it, like your boss, I'm not scheduled to work tomorrow, but you're coming in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck? I'm not scheduled to be here. And this guy right next to the attorney, like the defendant's got to like make a living and stuff,
Mhm.
but instead he's getting jerked around every 5 minutes. Like,
And I've noticed some of these courts lately, they have everybody show up at 9 a.m.
Mhm.
and you may not get your case called until 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
well, a cattle call's not abnormal. That's actually a common thing, where you just have everybody there and you get to you when they get to you, or they get to you in order of stuff. That's not abnormal. You might sit for a while, but like at least that day. But like, I'm gonna make you come in tomorrow on top of it.
Yeah.
And, this guy's like, I'm having problems. Like, these experts are like, we receive funding for experts, and now we're getting like, we need some definitiveness.
Yep.
Everything he said so far is, yeah.
And sounds like he's using state funds for the
Yeah,
for the
because
expert.
he's likely court appointed or
Yeah.
or the guy's indigent in some way.
But
Yeah. he's
also the
gonna get into
lawyer's
that
trying
in
to
just a minute.
save the court money because it's
Well, it doesn't. It's
taxpayer
not her
money.
money. It's the state's
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
I've signed a few of them at this point,
All right, so has there been any new discovery?
not to my knowledge.
All right, so you can make sure that the acknowledgement of discovery, the state actually has it and the court has it, if it's not in the court's file. And Odyssey is doing things on its own. So I'm gonna have y'all come back tomorrow. You're not number one on the docket.
Okay.
There are a couple of cases that are ahead of you, so those cases may end up going before yours. We'll just see where we are, okay?
That's correct.
It's
Respectfully,
about to get
Your Honor,
nasty.
Mr. Rios always appears,
I
always
packed
waits
it
all
too far.
day. This is impacting his employment. We would ask that if we're not likely to be called tomorrow, that we be released. Additionally, I have experts for this trial that we have attempted to bring in, but we never know, and because the case is older now, when we should bring those experts in. So I'm gonna have to approach the court and request additional funds for those experts if we're reset. So I would ask the court either to give us some preference tomorrow for trial, or if we can't do that, to release Mr. Rios so that he can go to work.
All right, be here exactly at 9:30, okay?
Okay, yes.
All right, I'll supposed to be here exactly at 9:30.
You understand? Now, Your Honor, respectfully, every time we come to court, we lose an entire day of work ourselves too. This is not typical of most of the courts in this county.
Oh, yeah, it is very typical.
It's not,
Well,
to my knowledge.
All right, so you can make sure that the acknowledgement of discovery, the state actually has it and the court has it, if it's not in the court's file.
daggone
And
it.
Odyssey is doing things on its own. So I'm gonna
Listen, it wouldn't be too Gen Xers on this if we didn't boomer it once in a while.
have y'all come back tomorrow. You're not number one on the docket. There are a couple of cases that are ahead of you, so those cases may end up going before yours. We'll just see where we are, okay?
That's correct. Respectfully, Your Honor, Mr. Rios always appears, always waits all day. This is impacting his employment. We would ask that if we're not likely to be called tomorrow, that we be released. Additionally, I have experts for this trial that we have attempted to bring in, but we never know, and because the case is older now, when we should bring those experts in. So I'm gonna have to approach the court and request additional funds for those experts if we're reset. So I would ask the court either to give us some preference tomorrow for trial, or if we can't do that, to release Mr. Rios so that he can go to work.
All right, be here exactly at 9:30, okay?
Okay, yes.
All right, I'm supposed to be here exactly at 9:30.
You understand? Now, Your Honor,
All right, this is when it starts to go off the rails.
respectfully,
So far, he's
every
done
time we
nothing
come to
wrong.
court, we lose an entire day of work
Oh, according to
ourselves,
her, he's
too.
about to.
This is not typical of most of the courts in this county.
Oh, yeah, it is very typical.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
You can say that, Judge, but I practice on
And
the
say that.
courts.
And it very is typical. Because every attorney that's here has a case that's set for jury trial. And this is what ends up happening. What ends up happening is,
Also, real
I
quick,
will
is
allow
this the
people-
hearing that caused that other hearing we were just watching?
No,
Oh, okay.
but this is no. But I put that in pretext to show that there's been reoccurring issues
Okay.
of her YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And that's where this clip comes into play because
Okay.
you're going to hear real shortly. He calls it out.
to go to civil cases to be out of county, and then their client is sitting here waiting for them. And for some reason, that's the court's fault. That's not the court's fault when attorneys are not showing up at 9 or whatever, and then they stroll in at 9:30 or 9:45. So what I'm telling you all, 9:30, see y'all at 9:30. Thank you. Coordinator will give you a reset form.
Understood. Your
All
Honor,
right,
I'm
thank
trying to
you.
make a record. I don't see the court reporter typing.
What?
Okay, so we only take a record in this court when the judge tells you to? The case was called.
No, the case was,
That's a big issue.
Yeah.
And that's
a
what
big
I said.
freaking issue.
Yeah.
You know, like where all this stuff isn't on the record. We were just talking about it.
Yeah.
This is
Which
awful.
And that's why I wanted to ask you, why was that not on the record?
Yeah, why wasn't that on the record? Yeah, we're like having discussion about the case, and that was a little more formal.
wasn't called. When I call the case, I call it by the style of the case.
Okay.
All right. All right. So I'll see y'all at 9:30.
Judge, I have to ask you, is this a tactic on the court's part to attempt to wear out the defendant so they can't access their right to trial?
Oh. I find that
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Oh,
That'll cause a shitstorm there.
you see the look on her face. Oh,
very inappropriate to say when there is no proof and people are just throwing things out.
What?
Now, what I can
I don't have a problem with what he said.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's ballsy, but it is another delay tactic.
tell you, and I'm sure your client is aware, sometimes when we end up coming to court, we come to court because there are discovery issues. Sometimes when you're in court, you are in court because your attorney is late. And when I say late, I mean that when a case is scheduled in this court and it's scheduled for 9 a.m. and attorneys go to different courts because they want to go to different courts first, it is not the court's fault that you're sitting here for 12 o'clock or 1:30 or coming back over break. Number one, I have a lunch break. And there was a point in time where I would not take a lunch break. And the reason why I wouldn't take a lunch break is because I said, you know what?
Make a record?
I've been a defense attorney. And when I was
The court reporter's still not making a record. And I have a problem
this
with
is
that.
still bad. This is all bad. This is
a
not
defense
acceptable.
attorney, what I would always do, I'm like, I have to be in like 5 courts. It would be nice if they could stagger their docket. And so sometimes I would
That's
be
true.
here, we wouldn't have a lunch break, and I would be here till 3 o'clock. And then you know what I discovered? When I would say that I'm going to be here till 3 o'clock, I'm working through lunch, other attorneys, you know what they would end up doing? Then they wouldn't show up in the morning. They would just show up at 1:30 or whatever, because they're like, oh, the judge is going to stay there. So I stopped doing that.
Am I wrong to say that if you've got lawyers not showing up to your court on time, then sanction them?
Well, it depends what you're doing. If I'm stuck in another courthouse, that's
Yeah. So you think she does that just to make sure they don't book anything that day for anybody else?
I mean, it's possible. It's possible how she's doing it. But yeah, to say like, well, sanction them, it's like, well, where were you? I was stuck in Judge Bob next door. Like that's going to be a little bit of an awkward hearing where it's like, I literally had a reason not to be there. But this is an awful explanation of things.
No, and I've seen other judges go, hey, why weren't you here? I was in so-and-so's courtroom. And they go, okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to verify that.
Yeah.
And then I've seen times where they come back and go, hey, that judge says you didn't have anything on their docket today. You know, $500.
I'll tell you, I know that there have been those things on YouTube, but you never see that. I've never seen that in real life.
Well,
there have been times like, where were you, Your Honor? I was late. I lost track of time. I completely forgot it was set for 2:30 instead of 3:30. You know, like that. You know, just if you just say what happened, usually it's not a problem. But yeah, never lie, never lie. But this is getting ridiculous here. Listening to her.
Oh, it's not done getting ridiculous.
Because I need a lunch break, and that's what happens.
So then my other question, I guess, is if you're not doing this to cause the hardship, it obviously causes on all the attorneys and the defendants. Are you doing this for the YouTube?
Called her out.
We don't have a record, right? Except for the YouTube.
Yes, here's the thing. You're to be back tomorrow at 9:30. You
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. And once you sign the reset form, you'll be here tomorrow. If somebody goes before you, somebody goes before you. Your counsel is well aware, or should be well aware, if he's been practicing in Bexar County,
For almost
that
20
there
years.
are a lot of cases that are on the docket for jury trial. So for example, I had
I don't like that she's talking to the
approximately 40
client, not to the
cases
attorney.
down for jury trial today. And what ends up happening, sometimes people who are in custody take precedent because their cases are
I'm
older than
asking for a
yours.
record, by the way.
You understand? Because they're older than yours. So that's what happens. So then what ends
Points are
up
being made, there
happening,
should be a record, right?
excuse me, stop interrupting me.
Well, we're not on the record.
Stop interrupting me.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we're not in
Stop
court. if there's no record.
Go ahead, Sean.
No, he's doing the right thing. Keep fighting. Keep fighting for it.
Yeah. And notice Deputy Fife popping in on the corner here. I mean, I don't think he's wrong. He's like, hey, we're not on the record, so this isn't formal.
Interrupting me.
Sir, here's your reset form at 9:30.
So what ends up happening, sir, is that people who are in custody, sometimes their cases take precedent. And the reason why it takes precedent is because their cases are older and because the jail is overcrowded.
Now, I had a problem with that statement. I had a problem with it for this reason. I don't care that John Doe got his butt locked up and couldn't make bail. He isn't any more important than me. My case should be handled in the same way as everybody else's. I don't think that's fair. Like, oh, well, he can't get out of jail because he can't post bail, so he has a higher priority. I don't think that's fair.
Now, as you may or may not be aware, I call the docket all the time at 9 a.m. And sometimes when I call the docket at 9 a.m., defense attorneys are not here. Your attorney knows when he has not been here at 9 a.m. And then you have to wait. And you
Judge,
need
you're
to
aware
be
that every
here.
court starts at 9.
And you need to
I have
be
other
here.
cases,
And you
right?
need to be here at 9. So when your attorney is somewhere at another court, you know what ends up happening? Your attorney has made the choice to have you sit here and go to another court before
Well,
coming
that's not
here.
exactly true
You
because all of
understand?
those courts got
All right,
prisoners
good luck to
accomplished.
you.
All
Thank
of us
you.
got
Thank you,
recalled
sir.
today,
Thank you,
right,
sir.
Judge? So, I mean, what did we accomplish?
Have a nice
today?
afternoon, sir.
I
Sir,
mean, that's the reason I don't come to your court at 9, because I know in another court,
Sir,
something's
here's your
gonna actually
reset.
occur.
sir,
And their courts have exactly the same
Sir.
jurisdiction.
right this way, sir.
Yes.
Boy, old deputy was in there quick to get rid of him, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, they treat that's their judge. Their job is to look after them, and it doesn't take much for them to get into that sir mode. I mean,
Yeah.
really, with anybody. So, and once they start on that, you trip that mode in them. That's it. They're not going to back down after that.
No, heavens no. You ever had a judge? I found this interesting, and maybe it's something that happens a lot. I don't see it. I do watch a lot of the daily courts, but the judge was not speaking to the attorney. She was speaking to the client the entire time.
Yes. Well, the judge could speak to the client, like if you like. You know, there are times that's not impossible, but basically, kind of shit talking him like that is the issue.
Yeah, man, I thought so too. So let's hit up some more of this good old Twitter content that Beers finds for us. Oh, this one here. I hate you, Beers, for this. Sean, as you know, Nancy Pelosi was recently hospitalized for an injury. Did you hear about that?
Yes, I did.
Well,
What was
Beers
she doing
discovered-
over there? Is my question. in
Well,
France?
I don't know, but Beers found out how she got injured. Oh, I'm not surprised. No, I've not heard anywhere what she was actually doing.
Yeah, not for real, no.
Probably trying to save her ass. That or buying up property. Lord only knows with her. That was funny.
There you go, Shane.
Here we go with another one for you. This man bought a Subaru. Needs to be a favorite car among attorneys
Yes.
in Ohio. Decided to return it, and they told him no. And he said, "Fuck that! I'm returning it anyway."
I told you, motherfuckers.
Whoa! Call the cops! Holy shit!
Is anybody under the car?
No.
No, everybody's gone. I told you, motherfucker.
Told you, you're taking this car back.
It's running.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple ways. Like, obviously, what the guy did at the end of the day wasn't right. But
No, of course not.
Was it, like, it wouldn't be the first time a car dealership dicks someone over. But also, it wouldn't be the
Oh,
first
hell
time
no.
some guy's like, the fucking cigarette lighter doesn't work. I want to return the car.
Yeah.
So it could be, who knows what it is at the end of the day.
I went in
So,
one time to get my window fixed, and
Mhm.
they had the dealership at the auto car, or at the place to get the windshields fixed, and someone had gone through the auto dealership and put a sledgehammer through each windshield of the car, each car in the dealership.
Wow. So, Sean, we figured since we had you on, we'd go
Mhm.
through this one because knowing you were a Kamala Harris supporter, you fought hard for her campaign. We thought you'd like to see the face of the guy who got drunk, drove the wrong way on the highway, and blasted right past Harris's motorcade.
On the evening of October 21st, 2024, Vice President Kamala Harris had just finished up a rally in Brookfield, Wisconsin, energizing a crowd for her presidential campaign. But as her motorcade made its way to the airport along I-94, a vehicle driving in the wrong direction approached, narrowly missing the convoy by just feet. After passing 29 vehicles involved in the escort, a Milwaukee County Sheriff's deputy at the rear of the motorcade quickly stopped the vehicle.
Now, this is
identifying
already a big problem. That road
It's a
should have been
huge problem.
secured, and nobody did anything to stop it.
Yeah.
He's very lucky they didn't engage him.
We
He's
had a
very
Florida
lucky.
State Patrol deputy 3 years ago now. There was a
Mhm.
charity run across the Skyway Bridge,
Mhm.
which is right in my area. And a drunk driver was on the road, blew past the cones and everything else. And Florida State Patrol deputy rammed her to bring her to a stop. And you would think with a motorcade, somebody would have rammed him, been done with it, at least blocked him, brought him to a stop. No, they just let him drive until the last car in the detail picked it up.
Yeah, that doesn't
the
make sense
driver
to
as
me. Why?
55-year-old Wayne
You
Wacker,
said there's
who
29 in the motorcade. Why didn't
29
2 off the
cars.
front just pin him to the side and let the rest pass?
Listen, the Secret Service is the top-notch service. You'll never find anything wrong with anything they do.
My Marine Corps training's nothing compared to the Secret Service.
Well, hey, the only difference between Marine and Secret Service is Marines can walk on a pitch.
appeared to be heavily intoxicated.
All right, let's get one of those blockers up there.
5-4, give us updates in that wrong way if you can on channel 1. Keep the air clear.
They currently have a vehicle covered, trying to get confirmation on where it stopped.
10-4 in the area.
Do you know where that wrong way driver stopped at?
We're stopped at 16th Street.
Upon making contact, an open Miller Lite beer can was clearly visible in the center console.
Is he? I think he's got him.
Oh, homie is lit. Look at that face.
Oh yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah.
Are you got your ID on you, sir?
He's lucky you can see the
Got your ID
steering
on you?
wheel.
Okay, I'm gonna need that. Is it in here? Your ID's in here? I don't think so. No.
He has no idea what he's looking for.
Where are you coming from tonight, my boss? You don't know? Clearly too little too much to drink, even with your Miller Lite here, huh? Doesn't matter. It sure does. Still having trouble finding your ID, huh?
He's so tanked.
Can't find it? Why do you keep pointing to that? I didn't need your ID. I don't care what's in there. You let the pilot car know it's going to be an R1. Oh, no, still not it.
I'm going to go back to the pilot as well.
What's up, dude? How you doing? Good.
He's looking for his ID. It's taking him about 10 minutes to find it.
I got you. It's not next to that open beer right there. That's fine, man. Just go ahead and step on out.
Yeah, you can hop on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised they hadn't had to step out already. I mean, 9 times out of 10, IDs in the wallet. Get him out. You can pull his wallet from his pocket.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why it's I don't know why they're not. That is a little weird, but
They're all getting some good jokes in though.
well, yeah, that happens.
Hop on out now.
Oh no, we love the
Hop on out of the
jokes.
car. Hop out of the car. We're talking to my partner.
Oh, let's get him out first. Let's get him out. That's fine. So unbuckle your seatbelt, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. We're gonna go back this way, okay?
Yeah.
Just gonna keep a hand on you, man. You're kind of unsteady on your feet, okay? We're gonna walk this way, all right?
Yeah.
Right here. Where you coming from, man? Huh?
Down south.
Down south? You know you could kill somebody, right?
There's a whole lot of South
On the wrong way in
Wisconsin.
traffic, man. A very busy highway here. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. How much have you had to drink today?
Couple of beers.
Couple beers? How long ago? Huh?
Is it just me or is the answer always a couple beers?
Just a couple.
Well,
It's always
everything
you
always
that-
is a couple. It's always just a few. It's always just a few.
You know, half a handle of tequila, 6-pack
Yeah.
of beer, just a couple.
Tonight? Okay. What's your name, man?
Wayne.
Wayne? Wayne what?
Whacker.
Whacker. All right, man. So what's going to happen now is
Okay. Insert whacker joke.
we just do a series of field sobriety tests to make sure that you're okay to drive, okay? Is that
Oh,
something
no.
you're willing to do?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. All right, so some other people want to come talk to you, and then we're going to get that process started, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
You got a PPT? Okay, I'll get one started to make sure we get one.
Okay. All right, Wayne, how about you lean against this wall right here for me, okay? There you go.
He'll have one. We'll need your we'll need your PPT.
230. Anybody give you a plate yet?
No.
Surprised there's no Secret Service asking yet.
Wayne, what's a good telephone number for you?
Due to the nature of the incident, U.S. Secret Service agents responded to the traffic stop to speak with Wayne.
So like I said, man, some people
Yeah,
want
'cause
to
they
come
ha-
talk to you, okay?
He's really lucky though, the way they handled this. If they didn't think he was a drunk driver, because all those vehicles, a lot of them have a lot of nasty things in them. So I think it's
yeah,
very
they
good
do.
they realized it probably wasn't a threat very quickly. But the big problem is the guy got on the road, like, and nobody else. Now, I do wonder if, because normally they block off the roads on and off, so you can't get on the road when the
Yeah.
motorcade's going by. I wondered if they were radioed ahead to know this was happening.
Well, even if they wouldn't have known he's drunk, and
No, I think they might have been able to, like, was it swerving or what or something? I think generally, but this, the Secret Service is generally pretty chill about it. So,
Oh.
but yeah, they're going to talk to him to make sure it's not a problem, but it's not like he's going to get federally charged because it's, yeah.
No, but as we've learned over the past year, Secret Service is very, very good at threat analysis.
Yeah. Well, oops.
And then we're gonna go through the process. What's gonna happen next? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna want you to perform some field sobriety tests for me to make sure you're okay to drive. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's gonna be them right here. All right. Cool.
841 dispatch.
Guys wanna hop to wall? You guys wanna hop over? Want to bring him over here? So it's him right there. That's the driver right there. He's tanked. He had open intox in the car. He's tanked. So.
Come on, hop the wall in those suits. Come on, do it.
Yeah.
You give these guys his info? He'll have his info right here. Wade, do you remember where you got on the freeway at?
Yeah, right down the road.
Right here?
He has no idea.
Okay. Where were you? Like, where were you headed from? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Where were you coming from?
I'll print it out. I'm just gonna make sure.
He's gonna print it out for you. He's gonna give you a printout with all his information.
Okay.
Down a gay bar down in.
A gay bar downtown, or like where?
Didn't see that coming.
Well,
No.
I actually previewed this and I didn't catch that the first time around.
oh, well, I mean, this is, there's times though this guy is like, it's not abnormal. This is not abnormal. This is
definitely normal.
Yeah.
Ellie doesn't go screaming, raging, throwing a temper tantrum, so it's actually above normal.
Well, if you take 25th, exit, you can spin her left, and you can hop right back on. You can just get right back on. We'll be over. Sounds good. Hey, somebody else was making a violator stop right when this was going on, right? Fucking Montalongo. That's why I said dude, that's like the third one they did, dude. Like, come on, bro. Especially when they're moving, like, bro, come on. Especially like some shit like this happens. This is the reason why.
Did you catch that? He's
did
questioning
not.
why he wasn't stopped before he got past the motorcade. He
Which,
said it's the third time this has happened.
yeah, no, that is a problem.
No.
It's a big problem. And the Secret Service is going to say, why aren't they there?
Yep. Why wasn't he stopped immediately
Yeah.
with force? I mean, I can't see where they wouldn't count as justified if they just gone ahead and ran him into the wall or, whatever else.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. One car in front, one car pushing him against the wall, and
Yeah.
stop him right there, wait for the motorcade to pass.
Yep.
Yep. All right, Secret Service all good? They're coming back. They were going to talk to him first. Oh, okay. All right, I was going to get these fields going. No, yeah, just wait. They're going to swing around at 25th. Yeah, I'll take it, bro. It's my zone. Was it in the Senate Council, or where was it at?
It's there.
It's there? Okay.
Out of traffic in the board with State Patrol.
Secret Service.
Go by?
What?
Cars go by when they're going the wrong way?
Yeah.
You didn't see that? I have close by. Take that. Copy that 258 where you got me. Where you coming from? Bring your car. Car? Home? Alright. 212. How much did you have to drink?
2 beers.
Take a suspicious 979.
He's like, bullshit. Look on that agent's face. It's like, yeah, 2 beers, my ass. It was Kamala Harris's motorcade. This is back a few months ago.
Yeah.
She was leading an event in Wisconsin.
Like I said, it's very surprising. Like they are talking about, like, wait, what happened here? But yeah, no, that's a big security failure. And at least they're noticing and being honest about it. You don't think they would talk about it live, though?
No. No, you wouldn't, but they did.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I did. Why are we going the wrong way on the highway? Because you're drunk? What? Drunk. Do you remember what entrance you came up on? What? Do you know what entrance ramp you came up on? You don't remember any of that? Did you actually have to make contact with it? No.
Yeah, those trucks are heavily
You had no
armed.
choice.
Oh, very heavily armored.
Yeah, some of those Suburbans have remote weapon systems in them that retract into the back.
Yep.
But yeah, a lot of those are full of Secret Service guys ready to do their thing. Because remember, as the sitting vice president, she's entitled to a full protective detail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
So
as
I'm
we
not-
know from Secret Service hearings, they pulled people off of candidates'
Mhm.
details to put them on hers,
Well, and candidates also just don't have a full detail regardless.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
even if they are a former president.
well, yes.
Right. Stop.
Good. You're probably like, oh shit.
And then he started to turn to the left, and I got right up on him that close.
So he was gonna try and go around you essentially, yeah.
But my plan was here.
Hell yeah. Okay, you got it. This is the best
Okay,
time.
so he was going to ram them.
I hope that
I-
part they're not trying to say like he's trying to be evasive. He's like he may be drunk, but he realized, oh, there's a car the way. I'd better go around it. Like it's normal human, like your
Yeah.
mind of like I don't want to wreck.
Oh, yeah. I've been a truck driver for a good many years. I've seen a good many cars going the wrong way on the highway. And
Yeah,
it's always scary when you hear it come out on the radio. You've got one coming, you'll hear the call on the CB. Hey, we
oh,
got
that
one
would be scary.
rolling northbound. You got to just keep your eyes peeled and watch, and you'll see
Mm-hmm.
them. Usually they stick to the left shoulder,
Yeah,
and they'll just cruise and right along. Not a care
I
in the
mean,
world.
I am very fortunate that I've never had that happen in real life. The one time my closest ever came to it, I was it was on the Ohio Turnpike. I had just gotten off. I think it was around New Year's, and we were getting off of wherever we were, and there was a car starting to go down the wrong way, but it only gotten like 20 feet down that stretch of it, so it barely even left like the big apron where the toll booths are. And this, when you stop and you're like, I was like, what the hell's going on? And this girl's on her phone and she's like, I can't figure out where I'm at. And very quickly already there was a highway patrolman came up behind her. I was like, there we go, that's taken care of. Because I was
Yeah.
like, holy jeez. Like I thank God I've never seen that in real life otherwise. I've never had to like drive down the road. You see somebody screaming down the other lane of traffic or coming down my way.
Yeah,
That
no,
would
I've sitting it several times. It'll make your skin crawl. It'll put
Yeah.
your hairs up.
Well, I bet it will.
There's no ID other than his yes leg.
Oh,
Is he
Milwaukee
a
Public
teacher?
Schools
I
ID.
already got him back, I think.
Oh no, is he a teacher? That would be hilarious.
Yeah, he's
I have no clue.
works for the
kids
school
will
district
never-
at some point.
Great.
The kids will never live him down.
Teacher.
Yeah.
What? Passport?
I didn't. No.
Do you have a passport? No?
No?
Okay. What's your height, weight?
I'm fat.
Did you say I'm fat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fat.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen people go the wrong way down like a city street, but never like 70 miles an hour the other way. That would be
Oh, yes. Never seen a city street, just highway. But I spend
Yeah.
most of my time on the highway, so.
Weird questions. I gotta ask them anyway, so just bear with me.
Yeah, of course.
Are you motivated by any kind of extremism group?
No.
Are you involved or associated with any kind of groups?
No.
Like a military group or like anything
No,
like that? Are you a gun holder?
A what?
A gun holder. Like, do you have a concealed carry? Do you
He's like, listen, man, I had a few beers.
He's like, I want to go home. I'm tired. I'm sleepy.
I was down at the gay bar. I got to be at school
Yeah.
in the morning. If you had to deal with these little shits, you'd get drunk too.
Um,
it's at home?
No.
Anything like that? You don't have any guns at home?
Yeah, I do.
What do you got?
I got a 12
Fuck off.
gauge.
None of your business. Like,
Well-
seriously. What I have at home in my safe has nothing to do with
well,
this traffic.
because he has to do a threat assessment on any interactions they have with people, so that's why he's doing all this. It's their
Yeah.
protocols of like they have to interview and assess
Yeah.
you and determine you're not a threat to their protectee.
I'm not answering those questions.
Yeah, you don't have to answer. You don't have to.
Just-
You're under no obligation. What you do not do is lie. Do not lie to them.
oh yeah, no,
yeah.
don't do
Lying
that.
to a
in
Fed,
USC
especially,
1000.
ooh, bad.
That's a 1001 violation. It can be.
That's always the best part. When you're able to follow one from the body cam footage through to the court, you're always like, dude, if you just shut the hell up on the side
Yeah.
of the road, you'd be in so much better shape.
Yeah, but this one, it doesn't really matter, to be
Oh,
fair.
no.
He was going the wrong way. There ain't nothing I'm doing here on this one.
No, he's going down for DUI.
Yeah.
At the very least, yeah.
Is that just for protection on the whole? You don't take it anywhere else? You don't go anywhere else with it?
No, my uncle gave it to me.
What about mental illness? Do you take any medications? Have you been diagnosed with any, like bipolar, schizophrenia, anything like that?
No.
Have you ever been to, around any kind of secret
That's-
service event? Like
Hold on, that's
around-
funny. He's an alphabet people dealing with an alphabet agency.
Fitting.
Nothing like that. Again, fair question. Do you have any undue interest towards assassins, murderers, mass murderers, anything like that? No? What about friends or family? You married? Got a wife? Divorce? What's your ex's name?
Were you working 2 nights ago and I got my OWI-6? I got an OWI-6 on Saturday night.
It's a good thing he's not younger. He'd be like, I like Assassin's Creed. He's like, wait, you know of assassins that have a creed? Imagine if you're dealing with some like boomer Secret Service agent. He'd be like, what is this creed these assassins have?
Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, right, like 8:15. Oh, really? Just cruising down 43, going 45 and a 55, just putting along, putt. I'm like, what the? See O2. I'm like, oh, light them up. Hell yes.
Dude, I only got like 7 for the year, dude.
O-dubs?
Yeah, it's hard on second shift, dude.
It is. Yeah, 'cause how many
It's
times
got,
do I have to
this is
enter
actually a
shift?
good thing.
Just wanna-
It's got, yeah, his BAC may be dropping. But remember, there's also the pyloric valve, like will retain alcohol for a while in your stomach. Even if that were happening, the fact he's driving the wrong way down the street, and at the time he sounds like he's been drinking, he sounds slurry. They're gonna say he smelled like alcohol, glossy eyes, all that, and driving the wrong way down the street. That's enough to presume. Those are enough facts to presume you're intoxicated.
Well, his own statement on body cam. I'm drunk.
Yeah. And I've had a couple of beers.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've already met their burden. It's just, remember, your blood test is always just icing on the cake to solidify things.
It's the slam dunk.
Get home
Yeah.
on time, bro. You fight those demons. Like, do I start? Do I just want to make sure because I've got to work in the morning, or
Especially if it's not like super obvious. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. First on 30, you just be, oh yeah, you just check it out. Yeah, you just check it out, and it's 10.
Yeah, because he said like 2 or 3 different times, I'm drunk.
No, we still got
Yeah.
those
That's
field
enough.
tests on you. Obviously, that was the Secret Service agent. Now we'll do our business shortly.
Okay. What? There's other people pulled over or what?
Nope, that's all for you.
No. This is all a party for you, bud. Half the
Yeah,
department.
that
Secret Service
part's
agents.
funny. Yes, he's like, what, is this all for me? Sometimes, yes, man. Sometimes, yes, my
Man,
dude.
you're driving the wrong way on a very busy
Oh.
highway, man. This is one of the most populated highways
With
in the state.
the federal government
Yeah, you're
concerned
right.
about it. Yep.
You still work for this? Yeah. Yeah, what school? How's it called?
He doesn't know what the name of the school he works at.
It's called, where's it located, Wayne?
No, it's called.
Alright.
No, wait.
Teach or what do you do?
Yeah,
What grade? What
I
segment?
teach for like keyboard.
Alright. What is this?
Viking World Tour.
Time you got, Chelsea.
Time I got.
Is that a band?
He just laid back drunk, guys. Like, hey,
Yeah.
man, you know, shit.
Yeah, I bet you there's some edibles along with that.
Oh, I don't know about that. But
Yeah, I think it's strictly alcohol. I've known a few people who, man, they get beers in them. They're not hyper. They just lay back, chill.
yeah.
49. You don't wear a watch?
I broke it.
Come on over. Thank you. Come on over here. All right, bro. Yep. Take care of my way. Thanks, guys. Yep, for sure. Over here. All right. Yeah, no problem.
Oh, I'm telling you, the luck of some people. Because now they're going to go talking to the school. They're going to go talking to his ex-wife.
Yeah, but that's not really. They might not. They might very quickly realize it's going to be just figure out what they're going to do, and they go from there. So
They're going to go checking his gun safe or bump stocks.
oh well, I mean that they would need. They still need probable cause and all that, but yeah, well, they're just checking in. Like, do you own stuff? Like, what do you own? You know, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Let's
see. So, Sean, you're just shy of Gen X, aren't you?
No, well, no, I'm firmly in millennial camp. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Well, Beers pulls our Twitters for us. Beers found this one, and I thought it was good enough to make the show.
The top 10 things that only Gen X would know the taste of, and I will apologize in advance for number 2. Number 10, the 5-pound block of government cheese. You know what this tastes like? We know what income bracket you were raised in. Man, it made the best nachos. Number 9, Fire Stick Jolly Ranchers. Atomic Fireballs almost made it on this list. The amount of cinnamon in the Jolly Rancher Fire Sticks, you can actually taste this image. Number 8, Jello pudding pops. If you ate the ones with
only Jello had known. If only Jello had known.
Yeah.
The swirls. Number 7.
I don't know if I'd ever
Orange
eat
School
one of those.
Paste.
Those just sound nasty. A Jello pop.
They were nasty. I remember.
Like, I don't even know how you could freeze the like. That just doesn't like Jello doesn't freeze well.
Well, it wasn't Jello. It was pudding, but it was more like a
But it
not
was
ice
thick and-
cream, but
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
what do they call
Hold on one
that?
second. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, well.
Thank you, 2.0, for straightening him out.
Yeah.
We need more.
How does
of that.
pudding even freeze? Well, she's saying she loved them, but like I don't even know how the pudding freezes that well.
See, it was more of a pudding ice cream mix.
Okay,
They were
still
they,
sounds ugh.
they weren't great.
But yes, had they known, well, yes, all these things. It's like, but that's like when people say like, "Oh, if only they knew." It's like if only the guys, and Ted Kaczynski's like PhD critique panel knew. I mean, like that's what it turns into. So
Yeah, well, what if Subway had known about Jared?
yeah,
Not to be confused with the glue, it was the paste. Number 6, of course, we've got Tang.
Oh,
This was
that
not
that
just for
stuff
the
was awful.
astronauts.
see,
Number
we
5,
actually had that a
this
lot.
one
as
has
kids.
multiple options. Of course, we've got Fun Dip.
I remember
First
those.
of all, we had the
That was
Oh,
an
yeah.
awful, nasty candy.
No, guys, we're not doing anything else after this tonight. The Fun Dips, I never understood kids liking those.
I didn't either.
It was just pure sugar. That's all.
Yeah, and it just was like,
And the stick tasted like The stick tasted like nothing. It's like eating cardboard.
It was.
I
Lick-a-Sticks
never was big on those.
that
or, like,
tasted
ring
like
pops and
chalk.
stuff.
We had the 3 flavors of Lick-a-Made. So first we'd lick the Lick-a-Stick, then dip it in the Lick-a-Made. Then you had to prepare for the tongue burn. If it was caused by the Lick-a-Stick itself, Lick-a-Made, or the combo of the two. Man, it was real. Number 4, before I show you the picture, remember this is a list of things that only Gen X would know the taste of. Of course, we've got Aqua.
Oh my god. The
Pixie
amount of
sticks were
girls.
bad too.
There were some friends of mine just recently posted some pictures back in, junior high school days where their hair was teased out 3 feet wide.
Aquanet. What happened to White Rain? That was the stuff when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
In the
Probably
90s.
made by the same damn company.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but White Rain was the.
I'm curious if Rave tasted the same.
What's that, babe? She says White Rain didn't hold, but it smelled good.
We need to find some pictures of 2.0 with her hair all teased out.
I don't know if there's any.
Number 3, we've got Flintstones vitamins.
Never had
One
them.
of the reasons Gen X is so youthful today.
My parents,
30 at
yeah,
age
never gave
13,
us those,
50 we're still age 30. Number 2 has 2 parts. Something this generation nowadays would have no clue what they taste like. First one is dirt.
Dirt. Yeah.
Second one is soap.
Oh, dial soap.
Now, before we get to
Ours was Coast.
We-
The amount of times in my childhood I had to eat a bar of Coast soap.
See, I never had to eat soap. But we got, you know, my mom was good at giving a backhand if we were bad, but if it really got bad, my dad would use his belt. So
actually, I
and
can remember.
and he
at one
had the type
point-
of, and his belt was where, you know, because he had a belt buckle, but it wasn't the buckle that came with the belt, so it was just the belt strap, and he would take this buckle off that was on the
Yeah.
strap, and you know, it worked.
my dad had a leather belt, stamp belt that somebody had made for him. That he wore for decades, had dyed leather and everything else in it. And that was the belt you got whooped with. And at one
Yes.
point in my 20s, I stole that belt, and I had it
Uh-huh.
hanging on the wall in the apartment I had.
Mhm.
My dad came over and he's sitting there and he looks up and he goes, "That's my damn belt." I said, "No, it's not." He goes, "I wore that belt for 30 years. That's my belt." And I said, "It's my DNA on it. Kiss off." And I still have that belt.
Number one, I've got a bonus. I literally don't know how to introduce this, so I'll just show you.
Okay, Beers, how many times you put a 9-volt battery to the tongue?
Too many times.
You know what I want to do with the 9-volt battery now so bad?
What's that?
I want to carry one around, and every time I see a person with a nose ring,
Oh no.
it just that urge is real. Just zap every single person with a nose ring. That is one thing I just will never understand.
The ever ready 9-volt battery. I'll just leave this here for a second. And the number one thing that only Gen X knows the taste of course, it had to be hose water.
Good old hose water.
Slightly metallic,
Yeah.
slightly rubber flavored. We drank this every single day.
Yeah.
So how many of those do you remember?
I know the
Use
hose
those all
water
the
isn't
time.
that good in Ohio because I was born and raised Michigan, so
Yeah.
always looking down at Ohio. We know
See, and here's the
all
thing.
sewers run south.
You know, I'm a Michigan fan. I've never like the way, and I will say the way Michigan people, you know, part of the reason I'm glad I'm a Michigan fan at the end of the day is because the way Ohio and Ohio State fans like talk about Michigan is like they're like, it's the state up north. I don't say that word. Or
Yeah.
The week of Michigan, Ohio State, they'll like cross out M's everywhere they
Yeah.
see them.
Oh yeah.
And like they're like, I've seen it in towns like, you know, Maple Street will be crossed out, and it's like, imagine being so psychotic. You're like, I don't recognize the letter M for a week.
Oh,
And it's
I've
just-
seen
it's
over
all
the years where
yeah.
an Ohio plate in Michigan, and they pull in somewhere, and somebody's Michigan plate, and go, "What the fuck you doing here?" You know,
Yeah.
that rivalry is
well,
old as
well,
cream.
no, because you know, Michigan fans don't go like they don't do anything similar to that. Like we don't have a similar like mental retardation over things. It's just like it's a football game and we're gonna win. Not like, you know, the word O, the letter O, we can't have it anywhere in chat. No more O's this week. It's like, you know, or that state down south. Like nobody talks that way except Ohio fans, like Ohio State fans, and it's just it's always blown my mind. Like
It's the Ohio U of M rivalry is second to the Michigan State one, because that one would
nah.
create fights. But I think the Ohio State Michigan is bigger.
Well, Michigan State's Paul Bunyan's axe, isn't it? Or is that Michigan, Minnesota? No, that's Brown
Michigan
Jug.
is-
That's Brown Jug.
That's Brown Jug.
Yeah. So I don't. It's just interesting. It's just interesting.
So, Sean, you got fast feet.
Do you think I got fast feet?
I was
Take a
trying to
look
be
at me.
nice.
Well,
I was
thank
trying
you
to be
for-
nice.
Yeah.
Beers, you got fast feet.
No. I
No?
haven't run since 1998.
This guy has got amazingly fast feet.
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wow, that's
Yeah. And like if you watch right at the beginning,
That's Jason
you can
Bourne.
tell that he hears the rumble. Because right there he pauses.
but
He's like,
still,
oh shit. Oh shit, I just realized he's tied. There's a rope here.
yeah, but
Oh,
still,
okay.
you don't want to get knocked down in that.
Oh no.
no.
He 2 stories easily from the looks of it.
Yeah. Although it looks like he's tight in right there, so he can make that jump like that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I just noticed this
it
time. That
makes it a bit easier. You still got to have your foot timing right. I mean,
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, yes, it was very much on him that way. I've not seen this yet, but this looks hilarious. I just saw this on somebody sent this to me. They wanted you guys to watch it with us. So apparently this is here we go.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that one earlier.
Oh.
Amy, please call the cops, please. Amy, please.
What an idiot.
Please, no.
That's arterial. That's arterial. Oh, geez.
Please, Amy, please. I'm begging you, call the cops, please. Amy, please. Bro, why are you doing this?
Oh.
Please.
Why are you doing this?
Amy, please.
Oh my God, is that sticking out of his arm too?
Yeah.
Oh God, that's in there.
You look at that. That was arterial right there. That across that glass, arterial.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
What a moron.
Let's watch that. Like, what a maroon. Oh no, chat. Oh no. Oh no. You don't even see it spray. It's just like bop, paintbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Geez. Oh my God. Somebody said that. Like, play this, play this. I was like, whoo.
That's how you catch a criminal charge.
That's
willingly.
Yeah, but oh my God, that's how you die.
Here's another idiot who made bad decisions.
Those are...
And he hit him too. You could hear the taser pop.
Yeah. Now I will say I did have a case once, one of the first cases I ever got, as when I first out of law school. The guy ran from up by Detroit. He ran all the way down I-75 to Toledo, and he's going from Detroit to Louisville is a big drug, or going from Detroit to Lexington is a big drug corridor.
Yeah, it's a huge drug corridor.
Right down I-75. So they caught him. He was driving a car back from it had Kentucky plates and everything, and they do their profiling and they stop him. The stop, I don't know if it was valid or not. Who knows? They talk to the guy. They get him out of the car, and they're getting ready to. It's him and a chick are driving, and they have him stopped, and he fakes a heart attack in the middle of the stop, and the officer goes back to his car and radios. My guy jumps in the car and takes off, and leaves his girl, or the girl that he was driving with, on the side of the road. And they jump, the Michigan trooper gets in the car and chases them. They write in the report, we went back to look for her, and apparently she was gone by the time they came back. So this idea, like he leaving her on the side of the road, is hilarious. I'm like, I've seen that move before.
So we're in the holiday season.
Oh, I know. Good story, huh, bro?
I was kind of wondering,
hitting the
don't the
planes.
cops have since they pulled him out of the vehicle, don't they have a duty of care?
You mean for the lady?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they left
but
her on the side of a road.
Yeah, but nobody's ever said she was missing, so probably somebody in her drug group picked her up and took her back. So, oh,
can I go to the next video now, Sean? Is that okay?
Oh yes, it's your show. Oh,
just giving you shit.
Oh, well,
I'm telling you. 2.0, wrapping paper tube, just pop in the office, smack him with it. There's another YouTuber who I'm not going to name, but his wife, for I think it's like $50 for $50 super chat, she'll jump scare him during a stream. It's the funniest thing ever.
Oh God!
Oh my God! Is it worth it? Well, it might be. It's all about the grift.
Yep.
So it's holiday season. Everybody's hopping on the airlines, flying here, there, and everywhere. Well, let's just hope that this isn't on your next flight.
What?
She wants water, man.
Were dispatched in response to an aircraft.
Yeah, but still.
To a disruptive passenger.
Well, I think I have to pause real quick, though. I mean, which one is this? Because woman kicked off airplane for outrageous behavior.
Yeah,
I mean, like, that
that's
is not
there's
fair.
100 of those.
You know, I actually tried to find a statistic to how many men versus women are kicked off airplanes. And I
Yes.
could not find it because I was rather curious whether it is more
Yes.
women than men.
Well, no, I'm just thinking with that entire thing, I'm just like, well, it could be anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also,
Oh.
it's just, I don't know if you guys have been on when I've had the we did the members only stream where we were like just watching airport freakouts of people
Yeah.
missing their flights and stuff, and I'm like, it's just amazing. It's like a new genre within body cams. Like there's sovereign
Oh, yeah.
citizens, and then there's like black women at the airport now.
Yeah.
Well, this one's white,
Oh, okay.
and she has a future as a stripper.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, this is gonna be there. Let's go.
They're trying to allow her to come off willingly. If she will not, she's refusing to come off, we'll go deal with her. Okay. Do you guys mind deboarding the entire plane so that we do not have to deal with her with an entire plane of people?
Can we ask if she would come off nicely with you first?
Yeah.
If she doesn't, then we'll just wait.
Yeah. 29 Delta.
Like that's what you need. Yeah, because I would imagine deboarding creates
What's
a
that?
security issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody's got to, you know, you
Because
gotta-
they would have
Yeah.
to sweep the attendants would have to sweep the entire plane again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Thank God I've never had this happen. Like not freaking out on the plane, but been on a plane where like it gets delayed.
Yeah, no, as many flights as I've had over a lifetime, I'm shocked I've never had what's going on.
Although I haven't really done really much flying
Hi,
since COVID. So
What's your name?
My name's Officer Smith. I'm with Nashville Airport Police. They're saying that
she's
they
being
want you
very
off of
nice
their
right
aircraft.
now.
Yeah, she's a sweet lady.
I don't know. They just said that you were refusing
What
to
could
get
go
off their
wrong?
aircraft after they asked you to get off.
Right, they didn't give me a reason why I needed to get off. They told me that they were going to talk to me outside, as if they didn't want me to. They didn't inform me why they were going to. Hold on, I'm gonna catch my breath. I'm like, I don't understand why there's so many people like on top of me.
Okay.
Like, this is
Have
not
you had
okay.
anything to drink today?
No, I keep asking for water. They didn't give me water. They told me that the plane was delayed. I just want water.
Okay. Have you had any alcohol today?
No, I'm
Okay.
on a sabbatical.
Okay. Okay. So, do you mind?
What is that supposed to mean? She's on a sabbatical. Like, is that
I
some
don't think
New
she
Age
knows
thing?
what it means.
Well, she's using good words. She's trying to use good wholesome words.
Plus, it always kills me with these airport stories where, well, you need to give me a reason. No, it's a private entity. They don't need to give you a reason. They want you off. You're off.
Yeah, but
No
you know,
ifs,
and that's an issue of people. People don't know what they're doing, and you know that's, you know, there's, yeah, it's just there.
Stepping off the aircraft and
Your
they
name
can talk. My name is Officer Smith. Yes.
I'm sorry. You see, I think it's important that people call you by your first name.
You can call me by my first name. That's fine.
Thank you.
Do you mind stepping off the aircraft? We can figure out what's
Can
going
you
on.
let me know? I'm going home, so I need to know why I'm getting.
Oh,
off.
not today. You're not.
So they're a private company. They're allowed to
Mhm.
refuse you service on their aircraft. So
Anytime a private company, like a business,
yes, they're a business, so they're
Yes.
allowed to refuse you service.
like
Yeah.
So
federalism.
because okay, so if you do not get off the plane, we are
What
going
rule is
to
that?
deboard the entire.
That's not. You're not. Oh,
Yeah.
They're like a private company?
Mhm.
Yeah. And I'm actually surprised with the cop on the plane. And I'm talking to her. I don't see anybody with a cell phone out besides this one girl, and she's not even recording. Nowadays, this is 2 years ago. Yeah, 2022.
yeah, but even then, you
Nowadays,
think by that point people would be filming it. So
oh, you think so? I had shortly after COVID,
Yeah.
I was at a local restaurant and we watched this old guy come out, get into his car, back into another vehicle, and then try to drive
Yeah.
away. And I stopped. I was like, hey, you just hit that other car. And he was drunk. And I'm like, no, you need to wait. Cops have been called. You need to wait.
yeah.
And he ended up hitting my girlfriend with his car.
hmm
And she's on the ground. And I open up the door. I'm like, get out now. You're done. And he's at the front of the car pushing on me. And this guy was definitely 25 years my elder. And he's pushing me into the hood of his car. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to have to go ahead and self-defense here. And all I see over his shoulder on an open patio, because I live in Florida, we have a lot of open patio restaurants, is 10 cell phones pointed my way. And I went, you know what? If I hit this old guy, all the news is going to play is me punching this old man. So I didn't touch him. But that's just the way it is nowadays. You can't, everybody's got a cell phone anymore. It's ridiculous.
Your plane, and we will pull you off of the plane.
You're gonna pull the. I have to set my intention, and I have to breathe. Stay calm. Stay calm.
So,
stay calm.
I don't know what's
Tell me
going
you
on.
voted
Like
left
I said,
without
they didn't tell
telling
me
me
what
you
the
voted
problem
left.
is. So if you will get up and just walk off, then we can deal with it.
Okay, what is the reason why I'm getting off the plane?
They're a private company and they're allowed to deny you service on their airline.
Okay, can I get the reason why they are denying me service?
They don't have to have a reason.
So they can just throw me off.
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much.
Yes, they can.
Yep. They're a private
Yes.
company. They're a private company.
Yes, they are.
Any private company can do that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So breathe. I'm getting like, can I have some water? I thought you guys were gonna bring me some water.
I'm
Why
sorry,
would police
ma'am.
bring you water?
No, think about the amount of body cams we watch where the defendant or the subject, whatever you want to call it, is like, can I get water? Can I get water?
Yeah.
Like police walk around with a cooler of water going,
Well,
"Oh,
no,
yeah."
but it's when you're, like in these states, and depending on if they're on medication, like dry mouth is a real thing. So
Yeah. Oh, I assure you. This
Yeah.
woman's got a bag full of medication. I've
I'm
seen
sure
this
she
one all
does.
the way through.
Oh,
There
oh,
are
yeah.
handfuls of medication in this woman's life.
Oh,
No.
Okay,
So
I'll
either,
wait here for the water. I'll just keep coloring.
ma'am, you need to stand up and get off the plane, or every single person's going to get off of this plane.
You
And
want?
we will deal with you.
You're gonna deal with me if I don't get off the plane.
Yeah.
You're gonna deal with me. What does that mean? Like you're gonna kill me? You're gonna
That
like
means you're going
deport
out
me?
one way or
Like,
another.
My family is from Portugal. Like that's not okay.
I have no reason
I'm
to
a
kill.
U.S. citizen, and I'm white, or maybe I'm black. I don't know. But this is just.
this guy's like, what are you doing? Yes, I'm from
white.
Portugal. Yes, because that's a protected class. Like, we're not having any Portuguese here. What the hell?
Mic drop.
Mic drop. Oh no,
Okay.
she didn't. Mic drop.
She's having some sort of manic attack. It
Okay.
sounds like.
I'm gonna be the first female.
Can we deboard the plane, please?
Oh, it looks like they're in Nashville.
Now it's gonna piss everybody off.
See, and this is where if I was like, if people on airplanes started just like grabbing her and dragging her out, like by the people in the plane, I
Yeah.
would not be opposed to that because they might want to get to where they're going, and if they drag her out, I would be
Look
like,
at the
okay, fair
frequency
enough.
and numbers where passengers now are restraining people on planes
Yeah.
during flights.
Yeah, like I'm surprised we're not to the point where somebody like people just turn around and just start 3 or 4 people to start beating on her. It's gonna be like, not saying it's good. I'm surprised it's not happening.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised it's not either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk off. I'm not doing this with a plane full of people.
Again, I'm your captain here. Obviously, you can tell we have a passenger.
I'm not doing this with a plane full of people.
Quiet manner. All the way off. Go in the back. But the only option we have coming.
This is Nashville.
If we can't get the lady to help us move on this for the whole plane to deplane.
Oh,
And then we're stuff to get out. So
This is my fourth rescheduled flight. Please don't do this. Get out. I'm supposed to go home on Sunday.
I'll just take care of this. Strike forward.
The water. You're telling me not to have water.
Hotel 5 still shows door unlocked. May I resecure it, or do you still need it open?
Why is she emptying her bag?
You're asking for crazy people to explain what they're doing.
This is true.
There's no reason. Nobody told me we're getting off.
Oh, she's got a sleeve. I was wondering if she was wearing a shirt or something underneath.
No, yeah.
That's all
It's a full
tattoos.
sleeve.
Like, oh, okay.
That's all. That's one full.
Wow.
That's why when she's like, my white or my black, and she pointed to her left arm.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I wasn't sure. I thought she was like, I thought it was just like her shirt, and I'm like, how is your shirt making you black? And then why are you wearing a shirt under a dress? But you're crazy, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
$19. You just want to have her sit back down.
Okay, we need to get everybody off. We're going to get the seatbelt signs off now. Everybody release. Take my in an orderly fashion. Okay, please. Let me get you over there.
You gotta get off?
Yeah. Okay,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Stand by just a second here. Hold on.
Oh, good. She's getting off. Or is she?
Let's go. Just
Yeah.
go off and we'll talk, okay?
Is she?
What's your name? Just step off and we'll just talk about it, okay?
Why are we stepping off?
Because they don't want you on this aircraft.
They don't
We've
want
been through
me on
this, sweetie.
Yeah. Let's just talk
Because
about
I'm
it.
tall, because I'm white, because I'm black.
Let's go talk about it.
I am human too.
Let's just go talk about it.
We have shook the crazy
Tony
tree.
Robbins.
Hey, I'm being quiet with you.
This flight is important.
Let's just get out there.
Everyone on this plane, remember, I will be the first U.S. female president in the United States of Kazakhstan.
The United States of Kazakhstan. The first female president of the United States of Kazakhstan.
Ian, remember this.
All right, let's just go talk about it there.
I'm sorry. Can you call somebody? Can I make a phone call?
Yeah, we can get my supervisor.
I
down
agree,
here and all
Dark
that.
Lotus. I agree.
Well, so how does she become the president of Kazakhstan if she's Portuguese? I don't understand that.
Yeah. How did it become?
Is she gonna, you know, and Borat's gonna be like, be woman. She's a woman. She can't do it.
You know what though? You know who can fix her?
Who?
T-Rex trucking. T-Rex trucking can fix her.
Ah. Yeah, maybe Maddie's right. Maybe she meant Kekistan, not Kazakhstan.
Yeah. Either way, it's not happening.
But here, are we getting close to the I want water?
Oh, we're getting there.
Okay.
It hasn't even hit level 5 yet.
Taser. It's too
We're gonna go
there's
on
too
with a
many
10.
people around a taser, guys.
Please.
You're all right. We can go and talk to him, okay? Come on.
I'm so scared.
You're all right. I'm here with you, okay?
Control, I am 10-4. Preston on accident.
Breathe.
Come on. Okay, let's go outside. We'll get you some water.
That's the key.
Let's get you outside and we'll get you some water.
Can you help me? Just very funny.
I'll help you.
I want to get home to Australia, but he's
I'll help you, okay?
I love Australia. Okay,
Listen, I'll help you.
I want to go back this year.
All right, let's go this way.
I'd love to get home. My name is Gary.
Okay, come down here. She's acting more erratically at the
Gary
moment.
is the key. I want to live there.
All right, come on.
You got her close to the front now. Just grab her ass up and drag her out.
Control, she's off the aircraft.
Be underway as soon as we can get everybody seated and thank you. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, do you want her 10?
Notice she's fumbling with her dress.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, it got really billowy.
Yeah, it's open in the front.
Yeah.
Okay, come over here. Let's have a conversation.
Well, hey, you know, you gotta get the breeze in. Oh wow, it really.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
She's getting all there.
Oh no.
Yeah. They're gonna get you water. Just come sit down and we'll
I
talk.
think it's easier when we're walking. Can we walk and talk?
No.
At that point, they hit her with a public nudity charge.
Yeah, they can hit her with
yeah.
like an indecent exposure or disorderly conduct. I mean, that's probably more of what it would be. I mean, she's not like doing it for sexual gratification. It's just because she's drunk. So very likely she would just be like disorderly conduct or something.
I think she's just off a rocker.
Well, yeah,
Let's have a
that's what I
seat. Let's have
mean.
a
So
seat.
it's not clearly done for any gratification.
Why am I stopping?
Put your hands behind your back.
Well, now you're gonna make it even worse when her dress is open by putting her hands behind her back.
Taze. Get on the fucking ground right now.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Give me your arm now.
Oh my God! They're gonna hear her down in baggage check or baggage claim. They're like,
Terminal
Over the
B has
conveyor
now heard the
systems.
scream.
you know, the sad thing is, you know, how many people on an airplane are like, actually, I might want to go see what happens now. So can we all complain?
At least make it worth the price of the ticket. Shit.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I can get up myself.
Sit down.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to talk to my husband.
That's why this is mental. This isn't alcohol because she's just both ends of the spectrum so quickly. 1 minute she's just completely off the rails.
Oh yeah, no. This is clearly some sort of like BPD thing.
Yeah.
Or manic depressive,
water.
something or another. She's just lost her mind. She'll be there.
Shit, you're starting to give me PTSD over my ex-wife.
I just want water. Can I stand up?
Yeah.
I can get up by myself.
1, 2, 3.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna close your door.
Okay. Is that a camera?
Yes.
That's cool. Where is it going?
Yeah, she's
Don't
manic.
understand your question.
Like, who watches it?
My department.
Your department of the airports?
Yep.
And the TSA of the United
Not
States?
TSA. No.
You're not the TSA? You're the
No.
police?
Okay, so we're gonna walk downstairs. We're gonna go to one of our patrol cars.
Here, I just have to breathe. Can I have water first, please?
No.
You're not going to give me water.
No, ma'am. Not after the scene you just caused. We can have water later.
What did I do?
You just threw yourself on the ground.
I sat down.
You did not sit down. You undid your
That's
dress.
bullshit.
You exposed yourself to everyone in the airport.
It's hot.
You're
and I
going
asked
to
for
jail.
water.
You're being arrested.
It's hot. It is.
I'm
It's
not
June, man.
June in Nashville. I can say I lived in Nashville. It's hot.
and humid.
Yeah, what's your name?
Sarah.
Okay, Sarah. Just try to calm down, okay?
Can I have some water? I have a bottle. I just need to fill it up. I just want water.
Hold that door.
Water!
I think she wants water.
They're heading back towards. Go down the ramp now.
The bad news is if you get her wet after midnight, she multiplies.
Water! I need water!
There we go.
Come on.
You'll get water later. Let's go. You're not gonna give me water. You're kidding me. Let's go. Walk down the stairs now.
Oh
Walk
God,
down
this
the
could be a danger.
Yeah, and you know, when I first saw this, I thought, why on earth, when you have somebody who's already thrown themselves to the ground twice, would you decide to take the stairs?
Yeah,
'Cause
she's
she's a
clearly
healthy
out of her,
woman.
like she's not with it right now. She's clearly
Yeah.
out of her mind. Yeah,
And,
why
and
wouldn't
she's
she
a
just-
healthy woman. These two guys are not going to be able to hold her up. She decides to throw herself
Well,
down. a
even
set
if
of
she
stairs.
wasn't, even if she was only like 100 pounds, I think it's still foolish. Like, why aren't we taking her to like an elevator?
Yeah.
Because she's clearly like she's either suffering from mental health emergency, or her drugs are going bad. Something's not right, regardless of who she is. Now you're responsible for it. If she tries to throw herself down the stairs, like, oh, that's not good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got a foot over both those opposites.
Will you get that?
I did see adults eat up, but that's legal, right? Maybe like a couple hours ago, right before I walked to the terminal. Right before. Attention.
So basically, from there, it gets pretty boring after that.
Oh,
They
it
just
does.
sit her in
Oh,
the
that's
car.
it. Oh, okay.
You
Well, they
walk-
got her down the stairs. Like I was just saying,
Yeah.
I'm like, I could see that being a problem.
Oh, for sure.
Well,
For sure.
stairs in airports tend to be very shallow too. So
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying it's a lot. Like those stairs are going to be ones you don't want to fall down. So
no, you don't.
no.
Let's see here. So AOC was very upset this week.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard, Sean, but she went out of the house this week, and well, she had a shocking revelation. She figured out that all 7-Elevens have ICE detention centers outside.
That's good. That's good.
Been a hard week for AOC. It's going to be a
It's
hard
been a
4
hard week.
years for AOC.
No, it's actually not going to be hard years for her. These are good years for her.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Like, this allows her to be in the resistance. Like, it allows her to be more outspoken and, you know, she gets, and I've said it before, her and MGT are kind of like counterbalances in the world.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can't, nature abhors a vacuum. So they both fill up a Tard quotient. And they both do.
The ADA chairs in Congress.
Yeah, I mean, it's just nature seeks balance. Nature seeks balance. And those two balance each other. And MGT, you know, Marjorie Taylor Greene got to be, you know, all over the place when she was in La Resistance. And now AOC gets to be, you know, just like South Park. So you may die, La Resistance lives on. Now AOC gets to be back in the resistance.
Yeah.
I mean, for her, there's money in this. I mean, there's money to be made when you're the out party.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
So that's a normal thing, and she can be the out party again.
So I know Beers doesn't do any yard work.
No.
Sean, do you do any of your own yard work?
Yes.
You ever rake up the leaves?
We don't have to worry about leaves. I'm lucky. Just mow the grass.
Well, you know, growing up, we had to rake up the leaves. We burned our leaves. This guy's going to burn his leaves.
We used to have to as a kid. Oh, oh, oh! He let it. Oh, he let the.
I think he let that gas sit a little too long.
Yeah.
You're on fire. Oh.
God, he is lucky. He is lucky.
Yeah.
So no,
He's
we
real
used
lucky.
to, and my dad would just blow them into the. We had a creek that ran through our property where I grew up, like where my house was. So there was a creek that ran through the middle of it, and he would just blow them all into that and just burn it, and then it would burn out the ditch. But yeah, lighting a pile like that, it's just, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
He let the gas just penetrate all the way down the bottom, and then it just vapored up. Oh no! That's why you always pour a trail, guys.
This one I threw on because, well, it's just too funny not to.
Yeah. This is in Russia, I think.
Yes,
I think
it
I've seen
is.
this before. He's like, nyat, nyat. Oh!
0 fucks were given.
Well, the rules are different. The rules are different outside of America on what the cops can do to you.
Yeah.
To be fair, if you had done this in Germany, the Polizei would have knocked you out.
Oh, yeah. JPs do it too in Japan, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Brittany
all the
Griner will
police
tell
will
you
do
how different
that.
the rules are in Russia.
Well, yes, in Russia, definitely. So.
Here's a guy right up Sean's alley. This is the way I imagine Sean's car looks.
Menacingly.
Ha! Wow.
Menacingly.
He's got them
That's
all.
pretty funny. He's
Here's
got those like
Ford.
webcams hooked up too.
Yeah. Plus this digital camera down here by the license
That
plate.
one I don't get. The rest of them kind of make, like, one or two of them make sense, but
The
That
trucking
one-
industry years ago, there was absolutely no cameras. We just didn't do
Yeah.
them. And then it slowly became forward facing. Then it became forward and driver facing.
yeah,
The company I'm with now, we have forward facing and front facing. We have AI, where literally, if I scratch the back of my neck for too long, it'll ding and say distracted driving, and it'll alert the company.
yeah.
If I have my phone in my hand, it'll ding and tell me I have my phone in my hand. It's absolutely
Yeah.
insane the level it's gotten now.
Oh yeah, that's not surprising to me. I'd say when I worked at a FedEx, they were just ushering in. For the longest time, they didn't have cameras at all. Then they put forward-facing cameras, and then by the time I was leaving there, as I was finishing law school, they had cameras that were rear-facing too into the cab. But yeah, like on those, it was like, you know, they're watching me. It's like, okay, fine, I'll sit here, watch me. You know, it's
So Beers is on a diet plan. He got himself an exercise bike.
okay.
Hasn't used it.
No.
All right.
I know, Sean, you've been working to cut the pounds.
Yeah.
Well, here's a woman here. She working hard at cutting the pounds too.
Is that a
This is
Planet
a woman I
Fitness?
can
She's
agree
eating
with.
a cupcake while she's doing this.
I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a
Oh.
taco.
Looks like the old Costco muffins.
Yeah, it looks like a bran muffin or something.
She's like, I'm killing two birds with one stone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's go with this one here. We're going back to the court scene. We're going back to an officer who
Before we
well,
get into this video,
things
make
didn't
sure
go
you
as
like
well
and
for him in his
subscribe.
We are
years.
not lawyers, we are warriors.
This video,
Yeah.
you guys are gonna
Oh
be
my God,
watching
This is Tulane. He's a auditor, but he started to get in a little bit of playing videos where cops lose in court.
There's you know, I will say, I mean, there's a lot of auditors are doing, you know, God's work.
Oh,
Then
absolutely.
You know, then there's a handful of them. It just excuses them to be confrontational.
Oh yeah.
But even
Well,
then,
like
they're still.
Direct D, that whole channel, he was just there to be an ass.
You know what
You
though? There was like the one point where DirecT was dealing with something, and it was funny because he ran into a cop that Chili DeCastro ran into, and I will say the cop assaulted him. It was like where the cop smacked him with the door and everything. Like, yeah, there's a couple times where DirecT has been done like gotten screwed, but there's just as many times where he's acted like a moron. So,
well, there's a
it
few of them
really-
like that. There's one that goes by Auditors of America, and I can't
Yeah.
think now what his damn name is, but he's up in Tennessee. But he's a moron.
Well, there's
Complete
another
idiot.
group, Amagansett Press. Are
Oh,
they
my God.
back? Because they disappeared for a while, it seems.
I don't
They
know.
were the
if they're
father
back.
son team.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They have the
no.
really good cameras.
Well, the one guy out of Tennessee, he was completely irrelevant. He was always losing everything.
Yeah.
But he had one day that he, his wife, and his kid were walking through a neighborhood. There was supposedly a piece of trash that his kid dropped. The guy came out of his house, went ballistic, went hands up. Turns out the guy was a Nashville cop.
Oh.
Case, the video made it onto A&E and court cam and all that crap. And
Oh,
so
wait.
now he's living off that.
Yeah. The Amagansett Press guys are back, it looks like. They disappeared for a long time. So I was wondering what happened.
Jail time?
No, I don't think anything like that happened. It just something happened and they just, I don't know, real life. I don't know.
Well, they were making a crap load of money.
Yeah. But I mean, you got to keep it going.
Yeah.
A lot of their stuff was proven to be clipped up where they would start crap.
Oh,
and
I
then,
think
you know,
so. There
edit
probably
their stuff
was.
out.
There probably was stuff they clipped up.
So what we got here, we got a cop in court.
Video
That's
that's
the guy.
happening in court.
And the guy does a damn
fighting
good
for his
job.
ticket that he had
And
gotten
that
from
he's
his
smart
deputy,
enough to see the
which
judge is
Deputy Carroll
on his side.
And we are in the state of
And lucky
Florida.
enough was able to shut
Andre's
up enough
fighting
to let
his case, saying that he wasn't texting while driving. This officer or deputy, excuse me, was accusing him for texting while driving in a school zone. You guys gonna see the whole video? If you guys want to see the video, the whole thing, it'll be in the description below. All right, guys, make sure you guys like I said, and let's get into this video.
Andre Abrams, 24 TR 15122, Deputy Carroll.
Yes, Your Honor. Deputy Carroll here.
Your name, please.
I
Deputy
figured
Carroll,
you'd
can you hear
appreciate
me?
this one because
Yes,
this
Your
is
Honor.
a technicality.
Okay.
And
Mr.
the way the
Abrams, I
officer
see you
did
there. I
things,
just sent you a
it
note.
worked
Hold
out
on.
to
I
the
just
defendant's
sent you
favor.
a request to unmute. Do you see that request on your screen?
Okay, there we go. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Mr. Abrams.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, Mr. Abrams. You've been cited for texting while driving, first offense. The fine at a minimum is $109 if you're found guilty or you plead no contest. Do you have any questions before I ask if you wish to maintain your plea?
Yes, I want to be not guilty.
Not guilty. Okay, so we'll have a hearing. Deputy Carroll, Mr. Abrams, I will now place you both under oath. Do you both, if you'll raise your right hands, do you both swear or affirm that the testimony you give this court today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Deputy, do you have a camera working?
I do.
Okay, it's not on. There you go. Okay. And Deputy Carroll, we'll start, Mr. Abrams, with Deputy Carroll because he issued the citation, and then you'll have the right to ask the deputy questions, and then we'll switch turns. You'll have the right to testify, and then the deputy will ask questions. Mr. Abrams, any questions about that process?
No, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Deputy Carroll, when you're ready.
Yes, Your Honor. I was conducting traffic enforcement in the area of the 2100 block of Southwest Williston Road, which is a school zone right there. I think it's Ottawa Elementary. I think it's Ottawa. It's a marked school zone. I observed the defendant operating a motor vehicle while he was possessing a cellular device, and he was recording me on his phone as he was driving down the road with a juvenile in the back seat. I stopped the vehicle, issued a citation to the defendant based on his driver's license. And he said, and I quote, he was checking the time on his phone, is what he told me. I had my body cam active and my dash cam.
New waiting call.
And do you want to present either of those today?
I can, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have any further testimony before you present those items?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Can you
Wait, how's he going to present them from the car?
Okay, I said the same thing because most cops run those Panasonic laptops.
Yeah. Also, well, number one, number two, I don't like these jurisdictions where the cop gets to be like the prosecuting the ticket.
Yep.
You're not a fucking lawyer, so you shouldn't be in there acting as an attorney.
Oh, he learns that lesson in this video.
Okay, online.
What
I'm
are you
just
gonna
saying,
show,
like, I don't
body
like it
cam or
in
dash
states where
cam?
you can do that.
I can
I
show
think New
both.
Hampshire does it a lot.
He also had the cell phone in his hand when he got out of the vehicle.
So,
Okay. Can you tell me?
You pull me over, get me out of the car, my cell phone's going to be in my hand. It's going to be on record. Hands down. Every time. And I've had situations where I've had to go ahead and record it, and it saved my butt. It's just the way it is. There's no reason why you can't.
Just give me a basis of how the dash cam or body cam came about.
Basically, his statement was made to me that he was checking the time and that he was actively recording me.
Okay.
How
Mr.
dare
Abrams,
he.
do you want to see the dash cam or body cam?
He can show both.
Okay, no objection then. All right,
No
Deputy,
objection.
I believe it's able for you to share your screen when you're ready. Testimony, and then we'll see if Mr. Abrams has any questions for you.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Abrams, do you have any questions for the deputy?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay, when you're ready, sir.
Yes, ma'am. The officer, can you tell me, do you have a copy of the citation before you?
I do.
Okay, can you tell me what the citation was written for?
It is for Florida State Statute 316.306 3 alpha. It's hands-free in a school zone.
Okay, hands-free in school zone. Do you know that there is no law against holding your cell phone or any phone? It's not illegal to hold a phone in your hand in Florida?
Are you asking me a question?
Yes, sir.
I'm aware
He
there
does
is a law
suck.
against having.
Like, he does suck. And I see this all the time, and it drives you crazy. Ask a question. It was a statement. And he does this repeatedly through this, where he makes a statement, and the cop's kind of like,
Well, that's because he's playing coy. He's like, well, you didn't actually answer a question, so I don't have to answer it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
but it was in the form of a statement, in my opinion.
Yeah, but that's even then, still, as a cop, he's never going to agree with you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Also, the citation was written for texting.
Is there?
Do you not see that on the citation?
Is there a question?
Yes.
Okay, what's the question?
Yes. The citation was written for texting while driving.
See what I mean? Just say,
Your Honor, I don't understand the
while
question.
driving, correct?
Did you not write on the citation that I was texting while driving?
There you go.
The citation is under 316.306 3A. Let me take a look.
Or it's the hands-free. I don't know how it imports over, Your Honor, but it's hands-free in the school zone.
So there's two places. In the notes, you put 316.306 3A, But in the section of the statute, you put 316.305.
That auto populates. I don't do that, I guess.
Really?
It's a feature in the function, Your Honor. I can show you on my side of the house.
That's not.
If you don't mind.
Sean, as the defense attorney, if you see the citation written under two different codes in two different areas, what's going to be your argument?
Well, what were you doing? Now, this is where if there was an attorney there, and once again, I still think this is illegal for him to be claiming to be an attorney or representing litigating on the state's behalf. I mean, yeah, I'll make an argument for that, but the idea that it's usually fatal, if there are other attorneys and if there's a prosecutor there, they would be able to say was that a mistake or what it was? Like, there's ways they can fix that. It's just he's not smart enough how to do that.
So
that's not a
lack of training.
Hold on, Mr. Abrams, if I may.
Oh, sure.
Deputy, the section that is charged and what I have on my notes is 316.305, which is texting while driving. So that's the citation that you would have to proceed under.
Right, Your Honor. It's the subsection is the school zone, which that's what it would fall under, right?
No, ma'am.
Hold on, Mr. Abrams, if I may. There's no school zone prohibition under 316.305. That's a straight texting while driving citation. That's wireless communication devices prohibition, and you cited 3A, which is different than the school. This wasn't cited as a phone in the school zone citation, which is 306. This is 305.
I don't know why it does that, Your Honor. I just
cop and he's learning impaired. He's the retarded policeman. That's me.
go off of what our system says, but I can show you the.
There's no excuse. That's not an excuse.
Mr. Abrams, just a moment, please.
So I don't know why it says this up here, Your Honor, but down here is the actual violation, and I also put it in the comments pertaining to the offense as hands-free in a school zone. And
I'm saying this is a retaliation citation, Your Honor.
I didn't hear you, Mr. Abrams. I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Yes, I'm saying that this is a retaliation citation.
Oh.
There's like you said, we're going by the ticket that he wrote me was for texting while driving. He did not put on there. We're going by what he said on the ticket. Let's stick to that. The facts are he wrote me a ticket for driving and texting, which I was not texting.
So
he cannot change the rules in the middle of the game. He cannot do that. I can't do it. He can't do it.
Yeah, I understand, Mr. Abrams, and I actually don't disagree with you.
The judge is like, okay, I got this. Shut up.
Yeah, but no, still, I get it though. There's like, she's being nice to him because he's allowed to say this is bullshit, and there's nothing wrong with him voicing that.
Yep.
Deputy, so if you're going to amend the citation, it has to be done before I put everybody under oath and we proceed with testimony. I see what you're showing me on your screen. I do, but I have to go what's on the court file, which is the actual court record, and the charging document, which is the 316.305. I note that you do have 316.306 in your comments, but that's not the citation that was charged.
Thank you.
All right. So with that, Deputy, I'd have to find Mr. Abrams not guilty under the citation.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Deputy Carroll. Thank you, Mr. Abrams. Your order will be mailed to you.
I thought that was pretty interesting.
That was pretty good.
Got clipped up.
Here's the thing: when you guys are saying two different spots, and once I listened to that, what they were talking about, if he put it in the comment section or not where it's officially meant to be, that's not valid. I thought you were saying like, the top part of it, it says, violation here. At the bottom, it says violation again. And he cites a different one. That's where you might be able to argue, okay, well, that wasn't, we're amending it. But yes, if he put in stuff in the there'd be no way to get around that. Even with the prosecutor there. That was not clear the way I thought that was going to be clear there. But
So
good on that guy.
Beers and I have a reputation as internet assholes.
Okay.
We're kind of known for poking the bear, getting people aggravated because it's
Mhm.
enjoyable. And I know you are you're a professional internet troll. I think just recently you got a suspension from Twitter because
Yeah.
you were
Yeah.
poking the
Don't know.
bear.
Yeah. A little bit.
He's like, yeah. That's why
Depends how you
I
look at it.
found
Depends how you look at it.
this one funny as hell.
One of the best ways to drain people's energy nowadays is via the internet. This woman is a astrophysicist. Actually, this is not how space works. Read a book. Now I just wait for the comments to come in. Hey, can you mansplain any louder? Yeah, sure. These are all different accounts that I have set up. The energy you get this way isn't quite as pure, but if you do enough of it, it'll fill you up. Shanghai sucked. Where was the Chinatown? Jason Mraz is just too weird for me. Jesus actually hates horses. Childhood obesity, LMFO. When they call you a dumbass, you know you've got them. They called me a dumbass. Women are getting too tall. Yeah. You can drain their energy via social media without having to even be near them. That is racist. You're correct. It is. Oh, yeah. 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 Oh, they hate me.
It's surprisingly simple to get total strangers completely furious with you.
They should get a life.
I just thought it was funny. Since my own girlfriend unfriended me on Facebook because I go to local Facebook pages and call out the stupidity. And due to her occupation, she's like, I can't be associated with you on social media.
Well, I forget the stick figure. I think it's the XKCD guy. There's the thing where the guy's sitting at a computer and it's like, no, I can't come to bed. Someone from the internet is wrong.
Yeah.
So
it's I guess they call it huffing. Have you had a few cases with the huffing, the air dusters, the aerosols up there in Ohio?
I not usually people doing duster or galaxy gas, but I've had people do paint.
Yeah. This one here, beer is found.
And FYI chat, paint, the more metallic-y the paint, the better the high, apparently.
We do not endorse this message on Astros React.
Yes, but that's what they say. I'm not. You know, it's like people saying like a certain type of red wine is, you know, they like it. They like a nice port from the Douro Valley, and I'm like, don't really know. I'll take your word for it. I'm not a big port guy, but yes, people who huff paint say the metallic paints give a better high. So I usually when you see people getting arrested by the police, they've got like they've got the gold or silver smear on their face. But that's also why in Mad Max, the one group of guys when they spray paint, metallic. Yeah.
Well, Beers found this one. So here's a guy who, he's already done fucked up, so he don't care anymore.
Bro, stop it, bro. You look.
Oh, those are big hits of Duster too. Oh no, no, God, no, that's really bad.
Bro, somebody check up on your homie.
Oh, that's Jesus, man. That's eating your fucking brain apart.
Bro, this is fucking ridiculous, bro. Like,
wait, why is the other car on the sidewalk over there?
It's
oh,
parked.
It's parked. Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, wait, why was he chasing another drunk driver? They both hit.
No, he's a security guard.
Oh my God, guy.
Oh, shit. That's a very secure scene now because the police will be there.
Yeah. Imagine fighting that video in court.
Oh. Yeah.
So, Sean, I don't know how late you can stay. You around for another 10-minute video? Or you want to go?
Another 10 minutes? Sure.
All right.
That's very interesting. It's very interesting.
It's still Sunday.
The Duster stuff is just, that's really sad when people are on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's worse than some of the hard drugs on the street.
Well, that's worse than the paint. I mean, when you're huffing just straight Duster, I mean, it's like that, the chick on Intervention, the whole I'm walking on sunshine thing. That is actually probably one of the saddest episodes.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that show.
Have you ever seen that clip?
No.
Oh my God. Oh, hold on. You've never seen this. It's So she's huffing cans. So intervention. This chick huffs cans of duster, and she just dumps them all into her cart. And it's really bad though. Hold on here.
Hey, while Sean's looking that up,
I got
please
it. I
hit
got
like
it.
and subscribe. I am so bad about saying that. It's so is beers.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, here we go. This is her. It's just really bad. Are you guys ready?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Program contains subject matter and language that
And
may
here's
be
the problem. It's all done like the beginning seasons of intervention. So this is like 20 some years ago. So I don't think it's in HD at all.
disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
She just inhales the whole thing in her mouth.
Oh wait. Oh, they're doing it. Okay, sorry. They. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I thought this was the right one. Give me a second here. We could.
Hey, at least I'm not the only one that boomer stuff.
Well, hey, I thought it was the right one. Hold on. Dang it. But no, when she does it, it's really this might be it here. Yeah, here we go. This is the right one. Sorry. You guys like that? You're like, wait, I like the song. Okay, so anyway, they talk about this girl, and she, her life was going great. She was, a musician, and she had a great life growing up. And then
Good Lord.
I feel like I could conquer the world. I need more of aerosol cans. We're gonna leave this instant and get it. Well, it wasn't right.
Wow. Look at her eyes.
hold on, here it is.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Yeah.
I wish I had a father. I tried it, and I was done for.
Issues have entered the chat.
I lost my husband.
Well, yeah, she does. It's like I'm walking on sunshine. You're like,
Yeah,
oh my God, you
Brimstone,
can see
you're
her
right.
brain literally dying.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I figured it's Sunday, so why not bring a church episode into it?
Okay.
Well, yeah. This is what
An
happens
avid
when
churchgoer
you're
became the center of attention
lazy.
at the Sunday Mass when the management decided to trespass.
Oh, what?
Problems to other patrons. When officers arrived, she refused to budge from her seat, having already left her dignity at the door.
Hey, how are you?
How bad is it when they have to call you and get you kicked out of church?
I'm telling you, it's got to be real bad.
Have you seen this one?
I briefed over it, but it was sent to me and
Okay.
said it was gold.
And last week, she's getting kind of confrontational sometimes. Last couple weeks, she's been in the parking lot.
She keep coming on. She keep bringing the train to her.
Oh, right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
She
What's going on? She gets confrontational. She's difficult.
Where is she?
She's in here.
Right here on the side.
You on this side?
What's her name?
Latanya.
Latanya.
When the hour was come, he sat down and the 12 o'clock was with them. And he said unto them, with desire, I have desire to eat this Passover.
Hey, Miss Latanya. The staff here is asking you to head out, okay?
Do not touch me.
Okay.
Non-compliance, sir.
Okay,
let's go. I'm not leaving church. Non-compliance. Okay. I can politely talk with them, but non-compliance.
Ma'am, they're asking you to be trespassed. Do you want me to force you, or do you want to walk out peacefully?
Oh, sir, I have said non-compliance. What does this entail?
Ma'am, are you going to leave peacefully?
Because everything that has been going on is everything that is going on is reported, sir. Do not touch my things.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, I will politely go, sir. Do not drag me out of the church, sir. I will politely go myself. Let me put my things down. You made me drop my Bible. Can you get my hands? Oh, sir! Yeah, I said non-compliance. I will report you. Get your hands off of me.
Yeah, that's a clear mental sign. She's got all her junk with her. So.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
I hurt her. And now she's a small.
I love that clip.
Off of me, non-compliance.
You're the.
Don't you slay me. So I will trust in God in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Oh no! If she was in Illinois, those cops would have shot her now.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. No! What did you do? No!
I unleashed the power of the 9mm.
Sadly, like I'm joking a little bit, but I'm being serious. Like, sadly, that's
You're only halfway joking, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
She like good thing she didn't rebuke him in the name of Jesus. They might have shot her.
That case is coming up for trial soon.
Mm-hmm. And
I think
I
they're
will
probably going to
say
take it down the road.
here, there. I mean, like, you know, they're even acknowledging, like, look, she's got something's fucking wrong with her, and they realize, like, they're trying to be cool about it. Like, there's a lot of cops that have just like DDT'd her and left it alone.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you can calm down, or you can go in a wrap where you're not able to move. I highly suggest you calm down, sit and relax. We're going to roll you on your side so it's easier for you to breathe, okay? I want you to roll on this shoulder. On this shoulder. We're just going to
pull me. I said pull me on my left side, sir.
This is your left side.
Okay. Where I can breathe.
Sit right there. Sit
Get
right
my
there.
glasses for me. I said non-compliance am outside of the church.
Don't.
Man,
You've already lost. Don't.
Man, because I'm moving on in my life and I'm serving God completely. I already know the word of God.
Okay.
I don't want to be compliant with this. Just forceful disrespect.
Ma'am, I asked you to leave 5 times.
I said non-compliance. I wasn't going to leave from church.
Yeah, well, when I tell you you're going to leave,
In my belief.
And non-compliance means you're trespassing after warning, which is illegal. That's why you're in handcuffs.
That's not illegal, sir. You can't tell me something. Can you stop stepping on my glasses? Where are my glasses?
They're in my hand right here. We're going to get her out. Can you search her, please?
I'm about to just play while I'm right in here.
I'm just about to sit here in my handcuffs.
No,
and
I
pray.
just love the whole. I can't see my glasses, but I know you're stepping. How do you know? How do you know?
You know, I can already tell you, this is a woman who knows everything.
Yeah.
You can't tell her nothing.
Yeah.
Know a few like that.
On a side note, I know who can fix her. Do you know who can fix her, Sean?
T-Rex trucking.
T-Rex trucking.
Yes. He's trucking. You guys ever run into each other on the road?
No, we have not.
Oh. Never gone.
Currently, I just stay within the state of Florida.
Oh, so
that's changing after the first of the year. But currently, I just stay in Florida.
Have you ever been to the Salina 52 truck stop?
Oh yeah, I was OTR for many, many, many years. But I moved to Florida shortly after COVID and went local.
I'm talking about the meme. Have you seen that, like the meme truck stop thing they have?
Oh yeah, I found them on Facebook.
Okay.
That's yeah. They're
like do they acknowledge the memes at that place?
No.
Oh.
No, and they've tried to get the Facebook page shut down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. Satire.
No, because it falls under freedom of speech.
Tell that lead cashier Colby he's doing God's work.
All right, we're going to lift you up. Pull your legs up under you. There you go. All right, let's go.
The pious woman continued her prayers outside the church by replying belligerently and scratching and kicking the officers trying to detain her.
Your vehicle over here.
This is not my vehicle, sir.
This is not my vehicle.
Okay, to be fair, the way they phrase that, I could see her saying, like, that's not mine. And that's why you have to be very precise in, how you're discussing.
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah. I just love to know that is not my vehicle, sir.
Yes.
The righteous shall not ever be forsaken in everything. Right here with us. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.
Oh, the deputies in the jail are gonna love her.
May it be that
Just imagine the
Proverbs,
poor
6th
chaplain.
chapter will-
Just imagine the poor chaplain at the jail that's gonna have to
Oh,
deal with
yeah.
her. That poor man.
Oh, God after me forever and ever. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Jesus' mighty name, amen.
Lift your arms up for me.
Oh, what are you doing? Just filling me up. May your youthfulness
This is a female
consume you in
officer.
Jesus' mighty name. All the way up in Jesus' mighty name. Get your hands off of me.
Consume you in Jesus' name.
Man,
Don't grab me like that.
Onto the ground. Hey, darling, hey, relax. It's gonna be okay.
May your youthfulness consume you all the way up in
I will give the officers respect. They stayed calm. You know,
Yes.
they could be slamming her out, and they're not.
Consume
They're
you
like,
all the way up in Jesus. That sounds a little. I don't know if I want to be all the way up in Jesus.
Oh no. 2.0, we need that cardboard tube.
I don't want Jesus all the way up in me either.
Jesus' mighty name.
Again.
I don't think she's
I'm gonna
using
have a
Jesus'
problem.
name in
I gotta
vain. I
defend
think
myself
she's
even-
trying to say, like, you know, I think she's trying to believe what she believes to be pious or being religious. She's just lost her mind.
Oh yeah.
And I don't
Yeah,
think this
you
is
are
drugs. This is
right
clearly
now.
mental
At this
health.
point,
that's battery on a police
Yeah.
officer.
Non-compliance.
Wonder if that falls into the realm of the meek.
Get off of me!
Oh,
The meek shall
you did.
inherit the earth.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were making a Monty Python joke.
No.
What's her name? Miss Latanya. Hey, just relax for us, okay?
Maddie's saying we need mental health institutions, though. But we're going to have to stick her in the nut hut for a while till she gets out. Like, it's not like we can just, like, the mental institutions are jails. It's just jails full of crazy people. So it's not like it was any better. It's just we had places where we warehouse crazy people. So she would be in jail regardless. She's under lockdown. So putting her in jail, I mean, I get what you're saying to an extent, but as I've told you, mental health facilities are not much better. In fact, they're downright scarier many times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I hear is like people that get on a mental hold after trial. Those places aren't nice places.
Yeah.
They're not any better treatment than the jail or prison.
Yeah.
Plus, if we start rounding up everybody who's mentally unstable, then Sean loses half his subs.
He's not.
Hey, well, they're already subbed. That's all that matters.
To put their hands wrong places. Get your hands off of me!
Ma'am, you're being searched because you're under arrest.
Well, I said non-compliance. So what does that mean for you all?
Stop. Get up.
It's like that non-compliance thing's a magic word for her.
Well, remember, she's she's having a mental health issue, and she's lashing on a word non-compliance means, oh well, you're not complying, or I don't allow that. So that's just her way of saying, like, you know, no, I don't like this, I don't want that, please stop.
Yeah.
I command you to stop.
I don't consent.
Yeah.
You all are not under the authority just to touch people when you think that you can.
Stop it.
Just
Stop
touch
it.
somebody
Actually, she's under
inappropriately.
authority.
In Jesus'
Yeah.
mighty name.
Hey,
Yeah.
if we put you in the car, are we gonna have any more problems? Huh?
I said non-compliance. Why would you?
You're going to jail.
put me
Non-compliance
in
doesn't matter.
the car?
Listen, we have to take you to jail. Are we gonna have any more problems if we just put you in the car?
No, what I want to know is, did they grab all her
What's
shit? Because I hope they did.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
I did, but you don't see them grabbing it, so
Even
I
if they
kinda want
did,
that.
the church would grab it up and bring it to them.
Yeah, well,
I hear what you're saying.
So whatever
Absolutely.
you do and everything,
You can-
it just will
But
always
you can absolutely
work
do
out.
that in court. All I want to do is put you in the car and get you over there
I'm
to jail.
just not in court, and I'm not in this situation. You just forcing
You want a
this
rapper? Just put her in the car.
in the willful disobedience unto God
Hey.
on me.
Hey,
But
you
everything is
hey.
going to be solved because when it is that you are full in obedience, then you will them after disobedience.
Let's get in the car. Come on.
Your joy in Jesus' name will be full. Jesus' mighty name, amen.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Get in the car. Stop it.
I said I'm fighting for right. What's right? I don't care. You can try it. Stop. Wasting your money and your time.
They'll have to get your information so I can put it in for her trespass.
Okay.
And obviously just enter into our call because it's an official arrest. So
Okay.
just hang up.
Officer Phillips last week, so
Okay. All right.
he got my name information. If you need it again, I can give it to you. No problem.
Yeah, if you don't mind just giving one of them your ID for me, that'd be great.
I don't mind it. I'll read it so fast.
Sorry to interfere on your service.
It was gonna come to this. We knew it. It was just a matter of when. We knew it was gonna end up being.
Hey. Hey, you gotta relax. Put the seatbelt back on. I want you to be safe. I don't want you to get hurt. Okay, leave the seatbelt on. Don't mess with it.
You know what? With your irresponsible smirking and everything, I don't care. I told you, I have said non-compliance many times, and I'm not going to back away from
Well, we're
saying
gonna get you down there, and then you can deal with all that.
Wrong.
She fights like hell, so and she's upset. As soon as you touch her, she's gonna get upset. Trespass, set for warning, resist with violence.
I know it's trespass.
I don't know. Yeah, we were fighting out in the front yard of the church. Had to pull her out of church. That wasn't fun.
Latanya, we're gonna go ahead and get you out of the car. You're gonna be okay?
Non-compliance.
We're just making sure.
She says she's non-compliant.
I understand that. We just want to make sure you identify us.
Now, half Irish, I don't think it's South stop. I think it's just her way of saying that she disagrees with what they're doing.
Ultimately, they said you're being arrested for non-compliance. You're being trespassed for non-compliance. So at that point, that's immediately what she's latching on to is non-compliance.
Fair.
So that's probably where it came from. Is they told her, and we didn't hear it very clearly because it seems like they cut around this a little bit.
Oh yeah,
you know, you're being arrested for non-compliance because they asked you to leave and you're not complying. So.
I don't really keep the wrong part. Okay, well, let's get you in and find out what's going on, right?
There's nothing that's going on, not compliance. I'm well. I'm getting well.
Okay, you can get this off your own. Let's just find out yourself, okay? Here you go.
Yeah, see, she calmed down quite a bit now.
Just go right through that. I can go right through there.
Okay, I take that back. So yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Here's one, Sean, that YouTube's probably going to get mad at us for. But, you know.
If they even notice us yet.
Yeah, well.
We did
we'll
get
see
one
if they
age
have.
restricted show.
But this one here I thought was perfect for you because it is cops and it was guns. And
yeah,
I don't know. It's a short one. Let's go with it.
All right, here we go.
Get out.
Can you show me that I put that out of the
I think I've seen this before.
I'm just wondering.
Go around, put your hands right there real quick. You got anything on you should?
Okay, right there. When he reaches for that waistband, when I first saw this, I went, oh shit, here we go.
Quick.
Yeah.
You should keep your hands out of your pocket.
Quick.
I wasn't.
And right there, the cop feels something because he just goes straight under the belt line.
Yeah.
I don't have anything on me, officer. Behind your back. Officer, I don't have anything on me.
Behind your back.
Officer, why are you, what? Can you just tell me? Officer, please, can you tell me what I'm under arrest for? Please. Please.
Get out.
Now there is where I was like, holy shit.
Still don't know if that's a good shoot.
No, it's not a good shoot. I mean,
Yeah,
why
it's
is
not a
he? Why is he shooting?
Because you know, back here,
It doesn't. It doesn't. You have no indication. You know,
Other than if he knows
was
he-
armed, right? That's like there's no indication that I believe he's armed. Because him just
well,
having
that's
a
what I
gun
wonder.
wouldn't
Did
be.
you see the guy?
There's no indication having that. But here's the thing: having a firearm.
fun of it, but he's in.
Yeah, see, so it's not a gun. It's not a gun.
Oh, I almost wonder if when he reached in, he did feel a gun.
It doesn't look like, but the gun must have fallen all the way down the dude's like wiener.
But
Like,
well,
look how
here's the
far
thing.
down
yeah,
he's
it
fishing.
has to be falling
Yeah.
down his leg.
Yeah.
But I
watch
mean,
when he first gets
cops in firing
here.
are limited to the same things we are.
Yeah, he still has to articulate a deadly force threat.
An
Okay.
imminent deadly force threat.
What?
Yeah.
Watch
Well, I mean,
Okay, real quick, you got anything
remember,
on you? You
can also
should
do,
keep
like,
your
a
hands out of your
violent
pocket.
felon standard, but none of that's present here. It's like
I don't
the
have any.
episode where it's like, "What is that?" And you're like, "That's my penis, sir."
Yeah. There was a video I saw not too long ago where a cop reaches down around guy just above the knee, and
Yeah.
he goes, "What's that?" He goes, "My penis." He goes, "Really?" He said, "Ask your wife." Oh my God. Oh, the look on that
Yeah.
cop's face was priceless.
Oh
Behind
yeah.
me, officer.
Yeah, I don't
Officer,
think it's
I
just
don't have anything
it's
on
just
me.
one
Behind your
people
back,
that are
officer.
Fun with
Why
that.
are you? What? Can you just tell me, officer? Please, can you tell me what I'm under arrest for? Please, please.
Get out.
Yeah, he's not
Is there
gonna
any
get
more to that video, or is that just it?
no. That's all there is.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I
that's
couldn't
still.
find-
I think I've watched more of it, but yeah, that's not a good shoot.
Yeah.
There's nothing to justify using the deadly force there. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't see it
I
myself.
don't think Bronco would see it either.
Yeah. I mean,
So
him
we've hit
trying
the
to
end
do
of
the
the show.
body slamming and all that, that's just because the guy's he's an older guy against a younger guy, so that's all he's got left is trying to body slam, and that's
Yeah.
all fine. But yeah, at that point, you don't get to shoot.
We've hit the end of the show. Sean, we greatly appreciate you coming on. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sorry if that was meant for us to laugh at. I was like,
No.
"Ugh."
Oh no. Yeah, it's not just my
Oh.
shirt. I just thought with you and the guns and everything else, you find
Oh,
that
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
Hey,
honestly, you got to be
you know,
careful
we
with
are
that, guys.
assholes.
YouTube might nuke you for that at times.
Yeah, well, we're
You gotta
still
be
under the
careful.
radar.
Yeah.
You can find us on Twitter at assholesreact. You can
Trust me.
email us at aholesreact@gmail. I know our mod Jessica has been throwing her stuff up there in the side chat
Yeah.
for us. We got some people to thank. The music for our intro and outro was created by our good friend Zero Max at Zero Max Studios. We appreciate you, Zero. The video for the intro and outro brought to us by Veilhammer Media. Veil, always a friend of the channel.
Veilhammer's great.
Love Veilhammer.
He's a fun guy.
Yeah.
Our semi-quaso producer of the show, Ryu, World's War Station. We love you, little buddy. We know you're out there. And with that, we are Assholes React every Sunday, 9 p.m. We'll be back next week with more. I
More
don't think we'll have
assholes
this.
to react to.
Yeah, we're assholes and we
That-
react.
There's
Yes.
always something to react to.
Yeah.
We're on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitter because we're fancy. We fancy. We hitting them all. Biggest dumpster fire
you
there
go.
is on the internet.
Oh yeah, perfect.
With that, let's try not to screw this up and play the outro.
Oh, there she is. There she is. Why did she make that look hard?
The truth, we take it higher. Watch the bins, we tear them apart. You step out of line, we hit you hard. I think they run the show. Put your power where they shouldn't go. We put them out,
Spit on that thing.
say, respect the law, or ditch your own prey. We like what we think, we speak the truth. Chase it down, we bring the proof. React, raw, no filter here. Beer and whiskey, we shift the gears. Chase the beer, chase the flame. We react, we bring the name. Cops don't run, they break the line. We're the tone of crime. Shots fired, drink it down. We bring justice to your town. Beer, whiskey, no disguise. We react, we bring the name.